Ice it put me up. I'm selling shrooms when I'm in the cut. I got a chopper with me in the clutch. I'm about to make these niggas give it up. Yellow bone and she stuck up. I'm like, fuck that, drink this nut up. These drugs, they gon' be here for me when you want. These drugs, they gon' get me higher when you don't. Yeah, balance in my low. Need a Zanny, I'm too hot. Perkins for the road. Pop a bean, I'm a beast mode. Pink Molly for a free hoe. I got all kind of drugs for when I get lonely. Lonely when I get lonely. Lonely when I get lonely. Lonely, yeah. I got all kind of drugs for when I get lonely. Lonely when I get lonely. Lonely when I get lonely.
Hey, hey, pray to the deacon, think my demons tryna wake me up. Call me Lil Kodak off a Jigga when I'm booted up. The stars align now, it's my time, you never do enough. I got the drugs, send me the Addy, I ain't pulling up. I get high by myself, I don't need no one else. My bank account on tilt, these rookies like to steal. Mad cause I know the deal, life of an outsider. Bitch, we up in the hills, all black like bike riders. I pull up with the mob, we had to jug and rob. Trapping was like a job, now we eat shish kebabs. Sit back and laugh at it, now we the trending topic. I know they see me now, like boy that nigga poppin'. I call up young bands, pull up in minivans. And if that nigga talking, we'll pop you in your mans. Bitch, I don't fear nobody, I feel like Killer Cam. I'm in a black coupe, zooming like Batman.
I got all kind of drugs for when I get lonely. Lonely when I get lonely. Lonely when I get lonely. Lonely, yeah. I got all kind of drugs for when I get lonely. Lonely when I get lonely. Lonely when I get lonely. Lonely, yeah.
Damn, that's surreal right there.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Bookit Squad community around the world. Welcome back to another episode of The Morning After. Josh, before I say hello to everybody, can you full screen me really quick?
Sure.
Just really quick. It'll take 2 seconds. So I really couldn't sleep last night, which is I'm not going to say rare. Oh, someone from the Instagram. Let's go, Lauren. You're good.
Oh, huge. Let's
Slick
go.
man. What up, brother?
Love that.
I couldn't sleep last night for some reason. I think I started doing this whole thing where it's like, man, I want this success now. I want this show to be as big as possible. I want all these things. And I feel like sometimes that causes you not to sleep. And the reason why I wanted to start the show off, just talking about this really quickly, is because something that I realized last night, I saw a video of Jalen Hurts talking about it, and I was like, man, I want to start everyone's day tomorrow just hearing this, because this was a great way, and it like put me to sleep. And I feel like sometimes we do stay up too late thinking about the things we wish we had, thinking about the success we wish we had. And it's just this new saying that I'm going to repeat to myself every single day. I might get it put on my body because I'm so into it right now. Things happen right on time. If you got up today and you wish you got that promotion that you didn't get, or you got a project that's really hard, or you gave your all and something didn't work out, just remember that things happen right on time. Sometimes you give a situation your complete all, and guess what? It might not have been enough. But if you just keep going, you keep grinding, you keep taking that step forward, just remember that things come right on time. So as we get to Wednesday, you're almost to Friday. The work week might already be too stressful. But I promise you, the things you're wishing for, the things you're hoping for, if you just keep working towards them, you're going to get there, because things come right on time. All right. Let's bring the group in.
That was beautiful, dude.
Good
Love that.
morning, Lauren. How have you been?
Been good. Vibes seem super high today for some reason.
I don't know.
There's just going on. Something going on. Sun's out.
Yeah, the sun is out, dude.
It makes a difference, you know?
Manny mucked my coffee.
Yeah, that wasn't
Fucking
good.
come on, man.
Come on.
You just can't, like, the shit that happens to me sometimes, like, I'm just convinced you can't make it up.
I mean, in his defense, you did put your coffee on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a dog and I
Okay,
smell
yeah.
that, I'm
If it was on
definitely
ground.
licking
You're
that.
definitely
For,
mucking.
like 100%, I'm mucking that shit. How you been, Lawrence? Since the last time we talked?
Good.
Good. Everything going all right in life? Everything going good? Everything rolling?
Yep. Just take every day one at a time. You
Let's
know,
go, dude.
one at a time.
People underestimate how far you can get if you just go one day at a time.
Yeah.
They really do. And it can be difficult to do that, though. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's very hard to remind yourself that. But if you remind yourself that and just keep...
I think it's super important to be very present. Just be present.
Yes, dude.
You know what I mean? Don't worry
Yes,
about
dude.
tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Today.
And it's also so easy to get lost while in the present by thinking about dumb shit that you can't control or that you can't change or that might not even happen. That's something that I'm
100%.
trying to deal with right now, too. It's like, I feel like going through this whole mental thing that I'm going through of like working on my like mental health and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The one thing that I just keep realizing is like all the things that I'm worried about or all the things that have been stressing me or concerning me, they might not even happen.
100%.
And you realize that when you start like digging into like, okay, well, why did I just ruin that hour thinking about this made up situation that hasn't happened and might not happen?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, that's just like a crazy thing where, and I lost that hour of time that I could have been,
Yeah, that's I look ahead too much where I'm like, I'm not really worried about today, and I'm trying to reel that in, change that a little bit. But
it's tough to be where your feet are though.
it is hard.
It's
So
tough to be where your feet are when the Starbucks people won't fucking say they love you.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, listen, I don't
Gotta
have
look
many,
into that.
I don't have many gripes anymore, but it seems like Starbucks is now starting to put notes on their coffee because I think they're feeling the pressure from La La Land, which, I get it. That's fine. That's good. That's
sweating.
Feeling the pressure.
That's good. That's good. Every single person I've seen get a note on their Starbucks is like, for example,
Yeah.
a heart on
It
Lawrence.
says heart you.
Yeah, most of the
Love
time
you.
they'll say like I love you or like you rock, and then Mikey gets a coffee, it's enjoy.
It just says enjoy.
And then the other one said thank you, I think.
Yeah. Like,
Thanks.
there's sometimes I'm saying like, damn, why can't even businesses love me?
That was so
Like,
funny
what the
about it.
fuck is going on in my life right now that even the business is fucking me around, dude?
I wonder if it's like if
Yeah, just TY.
like what would you have like a go-to or would you switch it up
No, it's
if you worked there? Same thing.
Same thing every day. I would just be like, love you.
Love you every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the heart you. I think that's fun.
Yeah, I
Like,
like
I
the heart you a
wonder-
lot.
I
Like,
wonder
that's way more low effort than writing out fully enjoy.
Yeah.
exclamation point though.
It's also no effort on the enjoy. Like, just fucking, that was
Yeah,
a
that was
throwaway.
that
That's
was a
like
dude.
art.
That was a guy.
That's like art.
That was a
That's
guy.
definitely a guy, yeah. It was a guy, actually. He was like, yo, Mike, I got your chocolate Cobra. Like, thanks, bro.
That's
It
right.
would be kind of weird if he
Yeah.
handed you a cup that said I love you. Would it be? I don't know.
I don't think so. I'd be
Alright.
like, dude, I
Alright.
fucking love you too, man.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, literally in chat. Next coffee I'm gonna get is just gonna say hags. Dude, that was the fucking worst. That was
Why?
like real heartbreak before heartbreak when you like gave your yearbook to the girl you had a crush on and all she wrote was hags. You'd be like, just grinded all year for a good note and I just got hags.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got a hags. I don't think I ever got one of
a
those.
couple, dude. I got a couple from like girls that I thought I was in love with in like 5th grade. I was like, please have a good note. Please have a good note. And then you'd be like, yeah, did Jessica sign your yearbook? Go up to my buddies. Were you guys mad? But yeah, Jessica signed your yearbook and it'd be like, what a great year we had together. It's like, the minute it was like more than just 4 letters, I was in shambles.
Dude, did y'all ever wear the shirts that people would sign?
I think we
Did
did
y'all
that
ever
one
do that?
year.
I
Yeah,
never
like the
did
white.
that.
I
think
love that.
When I was like in elementary school, we did
It was
that.
elementary school.
Yeah.
I never did that. We always had yearbooks.
That always
we had
meant
yearbooks
so
too,
much
yeah.
to me.
My goal
Yeah,
was
we did
always
that
to get
too.
the girl that had a crush on to sign my yearbook and like, hopefully there was like a no. It's like, maybe we can hang out this
You like
summer.
point at like the most open like, area too. There's
No, you
nothing
always
there.
give 'em a blank
If
page.
you want to
like,
put a
plenty of room.
paragraph.
Plenty of room. If you want to sign it.
I'm actually
plenty
not
of
going to
room.
ask anyone else to sign my yearbook, so you can fill it if you want.
Yeah.
And then I'd be
Take this whole
like,
page.
I'd be such a bastard too. I'd like see what they're signing, and if they were just giving low effort, I'd be like, hags. Fuck you. Or sometimes you read like a big ass note. Or what I would do when we were in middle school, there was this girl that I was like obsessed with in like 7th grade or whatever. And I gave her she gave me her yearbook, and I like found this kid that I just fucking hated, just wrote all over his. It was like crossed out and just started writing in huge letters over his note. I was like, fuck you.
I would love to see what I wrote in some of my friends. Because
Oh, dude, I
they were
used to
probably
just write
hilarious.
foul
Yeah,
shit,
they were probably hilarious.
You know what we did do one year? Well, not one year. this kid that I went to middle school with. It was 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Every year we would be like, "Yo, let us sign your yearbook," and we would cross his face out in his own yearbook. So whenever he got home, like show his mom the yearbook, his face would be crossed.
That's dirty work. That is
Dude,
dirty
you know,
work.
At the end of the day, we still hang out. We're still friends with him. At the end of the day, how did you not realize by 8th grade it was going to happen again?
Yeah,
stop
that's true.
giving it to
Like,
you.
yeah, just don't give it to us.
Yeah.
He would literally get to lunch and be like, "Yeah, you guys mind signing it this year?" And just be like, "Dude, like you know it's coming. Like I'm going to find your face. I'm going to scratch off your own face in your own yearbook, dude." But also, there could be a better bit as you get older, because I like went through my parents' yearbook,
Yeah.
which is super funny. Like imagine you're like his kid and you're going through. Why is your face crossed out in
In
all
every
your?
single one, yeah.
Yeah.
He probably had to buy new yearbooks every
Just
year.
kept falling for it.
No,
He didn't buy new ones?
No, his mom would be pissed every year too. She'd be like,
I'd buy a new one. You'd have to.
and we'd,
Yeah.
we'd always apologize and make up like a funny story. Big, we thought it was erasable. Be a fucking black Sharpie. You wouldn't even know where his face
Even if
was.
it's erasable.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
We trolled a lot of middle school, dude. My middle school was also just like the Wild West.
Yes. Yes.
Like I went from like a big
Public.
public elementary to like a massive public middle school,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just like showed up first. They're like, "Oh, you're walking to classes, and there's literally no supervision in the hallways, and half the teachers are like just graduated college and they don't really care." So it was literally just like the Wild West.
That's
Like,
where I went to
once
school.
those classes let out, we were in the fucking hallways. It was literal like Roman Empire. Like if you're called out, you're called out.
How long were your passing periods? Like, how long did you guys have before, like, between classes?
It was like 3 minutes to walk there
3
because it was
minutes,
such a huge building. It's
Yeah.
like 3 to 5 minutes to walk
I
there,
think
and then you'd
yeah,
have,
ours
like,
was like 5,
I think
I
ours
think.
was 5.
yeah, maybe 5.
In high school, I think we
had
had 10.
10.
For, like, no reason.
Holy
could have been
shit.
5.
Like,
Could've been
our
five.
high
That'd be
school.
life-changing.
Yeah, my high school was, like, not much bigger than my middle school.
Were you a roamer at all during class? Like,
I would go to the
restroom?
Dude, I would go to the
The
bathroom.
room?
I would go to the bathroom, and I'd always try to dumb lock my buddies. So I would just like,
Yeah.
I would lie and just say like, if we were on the 3rd floor, I'd be like, the 3rd floor bathroom was full, and I would just walk down and try all my buddies' lockers, and then you like know your buddies' class schedules. And like all those doors, if you guys remember those botted wooden doors in
Oh,
like
yeah.
every school, they just got that little window pane. And you know exactly where
Oh,
your
Yeah,
buddy's
the little
sitting.
sliver.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see it.
Exactly
Yeah.
your buddy's sitting, you just squeak in the window pane, dude, and try to get him to laugh while he's in class and get him kicked out. But yeah, we would just
I
do
used to
like,
love
fucking
doing
the
that,
most
yeah.
dumb shit, dude. Dude, there was one time in middle school, I think it was like 7th grade. I literally- I asked to go to the bathroom, and I went into the principal's office, and I was like, my teacher just told me that you have to call down. I'm not gonna use his real name.
Jim.
That's one of my
Mark.
Yeah,
names.
Just say Mark.
Yeah, it was definitely
It's always
him.
Mark.
Yeah, it
It's
was-
always Mark.
I was like, teachers told me that you have to call Mark down because he's not paying attention in class and he's being disruptive. But she doesn't want to take time away, so I just had to come down here and tell you that. And then you hear over the live stream, "Can Richard please come down to the principal's office? Can Richard please come down to the principal's office?" And he's in a completely different class. Dude. And he was like, we got to lunch. He was like, "Dude, what the fuck was that?" I said, "I stood the principal for like 10 minutes." I was like, "Dude, I don't know what you're talking about." And then, of course, I got called in the principal's office, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I was just fucking around." He was like, "You cannot do that. You're messing with people's futures." I was like, "Dude,
Mess with people's
relax,
futures.
dude. Yeah, relax,
All right.
dude."
All right.
Yeah, all right. All right. Dude. Yeah, no, I was a fucking bastard in middle school. But it was like my whole friend group was.
I feel like,
It was
yeah,
just like,
same. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, you and all your friends just love fucking with each other.
Yeah.
That's what it is when you're
It
in
was
elementary
literally like,
school
dude,
and
we-
middle school.
Did you guys have were you allowed to have drawstring bags?
Yes.
We
Yes.
had them, and then they got banned because people were selling like mints and candies out of them, and then some kid got caught with fireworks in them. So then we had to carry on binders. Like you had to go loose with all your shit because you used to be able to put them in like a drawstring bag. And then we started bindering people, which was just so much fun. Get a little
Booking, yeah.
get a little meat hanging out the back. Everything flies down, dude. But make no mistake, I was the victim 90% of the time. So I was a small ass kid in middle school. And all my friends are bigger than me. So if I was walking around, dude, I'd get hit into a locker. I'd get a quick shoulder as they're walking by. I'd be like, "Fuck, dude." I get binded all the time because I was not strong enough to like really like fucking tuck it with three
have that grip on
points
you.
of contact. But yeah, it was
That
fun.
you
It
needed
was a
3
good time.
points.
It was a good time. We
High and
fucked around.
tight.
Yeah, it was high. I tried to be high and tight, but didn't work out all the time. Shout out Ryan Joseph with a sub. Here we go. 2
Come
months.
on.
No more ads. W Ryan Joseph. Here we go.
Wow.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Josh, let's run the graphic. Let's talk about what happened in the world. Let's rip it.
Got a lot of people in here.
Do we? Welcome back to What in the World, the news segment of the morning after all about how the news last night. I just want to start off by saying, Lauren, you are fucking goated. You are literally fucking goated right now.
Yeah.
Well, all the time, but especially right
Appreciate
now. Dude, I tailed that 3-pointer 2-piece. I don't think I've ever seen something turn green as quick as that turned green.
Yeah, well, Franz.
Franz. Yeah.
Franz. Yeah, that one was quick. I think he hit in the second quarter. Now, were you keeping up with Darius Garland? Because I don't know if you know, but he started the game 0 for 11.
No
and then,
way.
Yeah, and then he just started like
0
busting.
for 11.
Yeah, I was
Never
like, this
doubt.
is so cooked. Like I moved on from it, and then ended up coming through.
What? 0 for 11?
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's
I was
Like I moved on from. Like it was like you charge that to the game, and then he came back and was wetting him in the second half.
See, that's the difference between me and you. I feel like when you pick a player, they like fight for you. If I picked Darius Garland and he started the game 0 for 11, he would have ended the game 0 for 20.
You'd say, you know what, let me go sit my ass on the bench.
Literally.
For Mikey.
Like, I'm convinced he would literally do that. But I feel like sometimes they know that Lauren's on. I'm like, I'm about to clip Lauren. Fuck. I was actually on the phone with Rav when he made his, I think it was the third 3, because I'm on this whole like fitness thing, and I like to call Rav and I to be like, dude, guess what I had for dinner? How much protein I had, dude. And then he's like, fuck, dude, that sounds good. And he was like, no way Darius Garland's pulling that from the logo. And I was like, wait, we need one more. And he was like, bang! I was like, oh, Lauren's fucking goated.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was sick, though.
That was so sick.
Unbelievable lineup.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in your
Thank you.
bag, dude.
I've been trying to. It's just getting back to the basics. Stop being so cute.
Dude, I like that you're getting into the NBA, too.
Yeah.
Are you going to pick a team?
Yeah, this is the first year in a while where I'm actually I feel pretty in tune with what's going on.
I think you are. Are you
Yeah.
going to pick a team? Do you have
I
a
don't
favorite
know.
NBA player?
It's Kyrie Irving.
Really?
So, yeah,
Such a bummer, dude.
such a bummer.
Yeah, that's
I tweeted, though.
I'm so heartbroken for the city. That's so, dude, everything just crashed and burned in 2 months.
Dude,
It's so sad.
speaking of Kyrie first, and then I saw a tweet about Mark Cuban. I tweeted yesterday, that video of Kyrie, taking the free throws, dude, it almost made me, cry. It's,
He was
so
crying.
emotional, because,
Did you see he was crying while shooting him?
Oh, yeah. That's
Thank you, God.
Well, you see the emotion of him, and then also, thinking about Kobe calling him, his mentee. Or, if there's one player you see yourself on, who is it? It's dude, Kyrie Irving. You see the videos of Kyrie, when he was on Team USA, being yo, I play Kobe one-on, trying to play him one-on-one, and Kobe, bro, I'm not playing you one-on-one. Who the fuck are you? And then you see, Kobe, or Kyrie visiting Kobe's statue, and they played the Lakers.
Yeah.
And then, him doing that, I just know Kobe was up there with a smile watching him do that. I know that injury was fucking devastating, and that absolutely sucks. And if the city of Dallas doesn't pay that man as much money as he's owed, the franchise is definitely moving, because I think they're going to lose the faith of every single fan that they have.
Yeah.
But I just know he was up there being that's my fucking dog.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
And could you imagine shooting a fucking free... Dude, and you could see when he was, to bend down to shoot, all the weight would come off his left leg.
Yeah.
Dude, and he still wetted them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I can make 2 free throws right now fully healthy. Unless Diana Taurasi fouled me. Then I'm fucking winning that shit. But,
Dude, I have to show y'all this video. It was really cool in high school when I tore my ACL. Our last home game of the season, they let me wobble out there and make my last shot. It was
Did you make it?
electric.
Do you have the video?
I almost missed it. Yeah.
do you have the
Twitter.
vid?
Was
do
it
you
a
wanna-
3?
Do you want to send it to the Bookit
No, it
account?
was a little layup.
Little layup.
Yeah, let me
Send
see
it
if I
to
can
the
find
Bookit.
it. Freaking
I was never that important.
Miles
to my
Turner
teams.
liked it, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Yeah. Let me see.
I was never good enough on my teams for them to, if I was hurt, to roll me out there.
Dude, but it was so embarrassing.
If I got hurt my freshman year in basketball, and I was like, yo, can I get a layup? They'd be like, dude,
Come on.
get the fuck back there.
Come on.
I did almost miss it. Here, Josh, I'm gonna send it to you.
Send it to the Twitter account.
Okay. Book it.
Yeah.
Knowing me, I would have texted every guy on my phone, been like, yo, they're letting me take a shot at the end of the year. You should pull up, man. I'd fucking mess.
Dude, also, that tweet that I sent you yesterday about Cooper Flag potentially holding out. He doesn't want to go to the Wizards.
No, we're gonna talk about it.
Dude.
It's on there. We're gonna talk about it, dude.
Oh.
Because that was so funny.
Oh,
We're gonna be there next
oh, it's
year.
your Twitter? Let's go. Okay, this is perfect. I got it.
This is gonna be good. I don't think I've seen this video, Lauren.
I don't think
I
I
mean,
have
it's
either.
Again, this is 2015, 16.
Also, just for everyone in my DMs, that every time something bad happens to an athlete, when you DM me and say still not worse than you airballing in the corner in front of your crush,
Yeah, that's
that's
crazy.
gotta stop. I told that story one time. I get that DM to me at least once a week with like something devastating that happened to a player.
Still not as bad.
Yeah, but like fuck, dude.
All right, here we go.
Look at this.
Hobbling.
Dude,
Look
hobbling.
at this. People in the comments were like, I would have smacked that shit. I almost missed.
Hobbling, dude.
You know how much pressure was on me?
Oh yeah.
Like, I knew it was going to happen. Like, my coach told me she was going to do that like 2 minutes before it happened. I was like, me?
Did she tell the other team?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
they
were
let me do
prepped.
it.
Okay, they were prepped. Yeah.
And then they put the score 2-2. So they let me get the first basket. And, yeah.
Wow, first basket betters cash.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that was 10 years ago.
You know what they should have done? They should have just made the other team get a tech before the game, and then you just take a free throw and then get out of there.
She wasn't making a free throw.
I was making free
You were making a free
I can
throw?
do that right now. Look.
Layup.
I would have been.
Those
That would have
knees
been
would've given
embarrassing.
out, dude.
It would have just.
We're gonna put her at the line. Fuck.
You could Jackie Moon it. Just go underhand.
Yeah. Literally.
You know, I'm talking. I was fully healthy in the corner. Fucking almost hit the other baseline. Jesus Christ. No, that's really cool though. I feel like that's a moment you'll have for the rest of your life.
Oh,
though,
so
you know?
cool. I'm glad I
something to look
posted
back
on
on.
Twitter.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. I'm trying to think. I never had a fucking cool ass moment like that. Scored on my senior day of soccer. That was it.
That's cool.
My dad's such a bitch. He started crying. I was like, "What are you
doing?
It's like, what are you doing, dude?" It was just perfect.
Is your
Senior
dad-
day, you score.
Does your dad love footy?
What the fuck are you doing? No,
No, really?
not really. Crazy story about my dad though. You guys ready for this one?
Ready.
In New Jersey, the town that he grew up in. The reason why shin guards became mandatory is because my dad snapped his shin on the field. They used to not have to wear shin guards. It was like suggested. And my dad was playing in high school. Fucking balls up in the air and it came down and he went to volley it and the other kid went to volley it and hit his shin and it fucking snapped.
Oh
right
my.
there in the
Kevin
field.
Ware?
And then his
yeah.
mom, they were like, he was like on the fucking field crying. Keep in mind, his mom, 5 sons, 1 daughter, nightmare household. That's probably like 5 boys and a daughter. Like, dude, that's fine. She doesn't give a fuck. Got in car, drove right on field. They were like, whoa. She drove right on the field, fucking was like, I'm getting my son to the hospital. Like, picked my dad up, put him in the fucking car, wheeled off the field. It was like dirt getting everywhere. Took him to the hospital. She was goated, but
I mean,
in
dude,
that town, it became known as the his name rule. Because they were like, dude, he fucking snapped his shin.
Wow.
I highly doubt that a shin guard, just the ones that I would wear, would
no,
save
wouldn't
my
have done.
leg from snapping in half if it's getting hit that hard. I used to wear like the mini shin guards. Like I would,
Same. Mine were this big.
yeah, that's how big mine were. Yeah.
I would literally buy the second grader shin
Yeah,
guards.
mine
you're
were
supposed
like-
to buy
because
for a
those
second
fat
grade.
ones would like limit you. It felt like.
It
It's
didn't
like
really,
it just didn't
like,
feel
you could
natural.
Play, but it's just like, yeah, they're just like, you don't need them. Like,
Yeah.
you get kicked in the shin, like.
But
your
now they
shins,
have like
whatever.
those socks with them like built in
Yeah,
it.
those
Back
are
in the
cool.
day, it wasn't
are
like
cool.
that. You had to like strap them on,
Like the
and then
sleeves,
put the
yeah.
sock on. It's the
I had,
worst.
dude, and
I
then you
used
had
to wear
those
the
kids in your team
straps.
that still wore the ones that that have the heel balls on. You know what I'm talking about?
The
That have
ankle things,
They have
yeah.
the ankle thing. Dude,
Oh, yeah,
brother,
yeah.
take those off.
Those are
What are
the
you
worst.
doing,
Yeah.
bro? You look like an idiot.
There was like always one left back.
that
all-
was just so
oh,
gritty.
yeah.
You'd be like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, he was literally the grittiest player of all time.
Put the second grader shin guards on and stop being a bitch. I'd go out of my way if I was playing someone that wore those to try to kick them in the ankle. Just be like, did that help? That helped that or that hurt? So bad.
It was always the worst player on the team, probably too. It was definitely.
They
always
never
the
had
worst player on the team.
They never had a touch, dude.
Never.
If you're wearing that, you're just gritty. It's just
Yeah.
grit, but not in a good way. It's like bad grit.
Yeah, bad
It's like
grit.
you just suck.
You're definitely really slow.
So slow. Just swung at everything.
Yeah.
Literally just swung at everything.
Dude, it is sad to think we're in the Unk era.
Don't
You know?
do that.
Okay.
We're not in the.
Like we're
Unk
really
era.
not.
We're literally
Kyrie
Unks.
said he's not in the Unk era. We're not.
I'm over here talking about how you used to have to strap up shit. Like it's not good.
dude, but they,
Yeah, but those were gone like.
Even the
when we
video
were
we
in high
just
school.
watched, it's like flickering because it's so old.
You know what's
like
crazy though? I think we're in the Unk era, and then you gotta have like perspective that like Drake is about to turn 40 and he seems young. So it's like, dude, we're gonna be fine. Like we're fine.
I wouldn't. Okay, but
It feels like we're old, but we're really like Shane Gillis is almost 40 as well.
Like I'm starting to get comments like pushing 30 doing
He's
this.
still killing it. He's like 36. He's 36 and he just got big. Like it's really not.
That
Like,
is
we're not
true.
in the Unk era. We just work with a fucking 23-year-old named Rav who likes to call us Unk when we do shit that's not even
'Cause
Unk.
he's literally an iPad kid. That's why.
But we are starting to get to the point where it's like, damn, they used to have to do this.
Yeah.
And that
It's
never
sad.
feels good when you're talking to someone younger than you and you like say something like, no, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Remember Flappy Bird? They're like, no. Like, no, we don't.
What a throwback, dude.
Yeah. I don't care.
I remember when. I
Dude, the
remember
worst
like
one,
5 years ago they were selling iPhones with Flappy Bird still on them for like thousands of dollars.
Dude, my dad still has it on his phone.
Dude, people
Somehow.
are jumping off
Somehow.
of
Your,
roof in
how long has
GTA.
your dad had that phone for?
A minute.
Yeah, he should sell that phone.
I
Get
know.
him banned for that.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, we're going to be doing the things that all of our parents would be like, I had to walk uphill to school both ways.
Yeah, in the winter.
Yeah,
when it was
in the winter.
Yeah, that's.
You know how hard school was for me? I was walking uphill both ways. 30 degrees, 2 feet of snow.
We used to wear tennis rackets on our shoes. That's literally the fucking.
To get to class. We used to wear tennis rackets on our shoes to get to class. They never canceled school for shit. Dude, I was talking to my nephew when I was home, and I was like, oh man, like I love Scooby-Doo. And he was like, yeah, the live, like, I love when he was, I forget what he said, but it was basically just like, he basically tried to say that like the live actions were the beginning of Scooby-Doo.
Oh,
And then I was like, man, I'm fucking old, dude, because I used to watch the cartoons.
Cartoons are good.
Oh, yeah.
I know,
Dude, but
then
the
you think
live
about that
actions
next
were
gen, they're like, dude, Scooby-Doo's sick. Like the live action one, or not live action. He was like, yeah, the one where they go to that.
The Haunted Island.
Yeah, and I was just
so
like,
good. That movie used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was so good though.
true.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little scary.
It was
It was-
scary.
People slept at that movie when it came out. How young we were. It was a little scary.
It was.
Dude, it was like Holes too. Like Holes
Holes used to
old lady used to creep.
And
me
like the
fuck
lizard,
out.
like when
Yeah.
it, like I was like, I don't.
I just watched
like
it.
that.
I watched on the plane. Not scary at all.
No,
Like literally the most normal movie of all time.
not even a little bit, dude.
Yeah.
The guy that owned the little thing used to scare the shit out of me. He always had his
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would suck. Also, like the premise of that movie is just so fucking stupid. He stole shoes and then he has to go work at fucking.
Well, yeah, but they're
And the
digging.
dad like cleans. Like I just like the whole premise of that movie like is just
Great
so
book,
busy.
digging to
though.
find
If y'all never
treasure,
read the
though.
book.
They're trying to find some
Trying
treasure.
to find some trash. No, yeah, but I mean that the way that he gets there
Yeah,
just
is
makes
insane,
zero sense.
Yeah. Shoes just hit him in the head. Right? Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, you stole those shoes." He's like, all you have to do is be like, "I didn't steal them." That's all you have to do. Like, they don't even admit it in the movie. He's like, he just goes to the grave that he stole the shoes for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good movie. What was your favorite movie growing up?
Ooh. I had a lot, but one that's coming to mind is Kangaroo Jack.
Wow.
Y'all remember that one?
Yeah,
That was such a good movie. So funny.
that was a good movie.
So funny.
I
I had a lot though.
I got a couple. Like funny movie, Beverly Hills Ninja. I
So
love that
good.
movie. And then like serious movie, I used to love Castaway. I guess I still love it. Castaway.
Dude, I watched Castaway when I was younger. Cried. Haven't watched it since.
Oh, Castaway is
so
so
good,
good.
yeah.
Me and my
Can't
dad
watch
used to
it.
watch that.
My
watch
aunt.
it.
I used to watch with my aunt when I lived with them.
Mine was Remember the Titans. My dad and I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine.
Friday Night Lights, the movie, was really good. I remember
Really
watching
good.
that
Really good.
a bit.
Really good.
Yeah.
Anything Adam Sandler back in the day, fucking goated.
Oh yeah.
Fucking goated.
Go. Click, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click.
Click
Click
was-
was so good.
That movie was scary too.
Deep though.
Yeah.
Very deep.
Very
Yeah.
deep.
Scary movie.
Very
though.
deep. Very deep.
What's the dude's name? Christopher Hawking.
Walking.
Walking.
He's not walking. Christopher Walking.
I hate that dude. He scared
Why
the
he's
shit out of me.
sick.
He scares the
Such
he
a good
scared the shit out
actor.
of me in that movie.
Max Keebler's big move. I used to love that
Oh
movie
my
too, dude. Someone just
God.
said
What
that
a
in the
pull,
chat.
what a
Someone just said that in the
pull.
chat.
That was
School of Rock.
Rock.
Josh
Yeah.
Peck was in that movie.
I referenced School of Rock the other day. My favorite is when he's like, "All right, we're not gonna do anything today because I'm hungover." It's like, "Does that mean you're drunk?" No, it means I was drunk yesterday.
Yesterday.
So good. Speaking of click, though, Josh, we clicked all the right buttons yesterday. We hit the teammate two-piece.
Come on.
And I hit my teammate two-piece. Here we go. And then both PODs hit. Let's go.
Bang, bang,
Wow.
bang, bang.
That's how you have a day on the show.
That's all you could ask for.
That is.
Address the allegations of the Plan B that we talked about.
Well, yeah, so the Plan B didn't hit, but it's good because the Plan B is for the things before the Plan B didn't hit.
Yeah, the Plan B is only
It's
if
only
things are going
it's
wrong.
only the Plan B.
Yeah, it's just
It's only if
Plan
things
B.
are going wrong. So good thing none of us placed
And
it.
if you would have hit everything,
No one actually plays
what
that
do you
bet.
look forward to today?
Yeah, and also to Lauren's point as well, if we hit the Plan B, clean swept the whole graphic, we'd be winning too much.
Yeah.
100%.
That'd be too much winning,
You
and we
just
would
stay
get
hungry.
complacent.
You just stay hungry.
So we're staying hungry because a hungry dog runs faster, and I'm starving for this shit, man. I'm starving for this shit.
Oh, really quick. Emperor's New Groove. Holy shit.
That movie was so
Oh my
good.
gosh, I need to watch
Sky-
that.
I didn't like Sky High, but I know it was iconic. I know it was iconic. I'll be honest, I had two
I feel like you would
female
love
cousins
Sky
that
High.
I grew up with. I was into High School Musical. I will keep it a buck.
I liked High School Musical.
I was
too.
big into High
So
School
good.
Musical.
Yeah, those are great.
Although, looking back at the basketball scenes, I could have fucking taken Efron 4 quarters. Would have had him in a hell in a cell, dude.
What about Corbin Bleu? He looked kind of a
he's-
bucket, dude. He had
yeah,
handles.
he coulda got
He had
me.
handles.
He could have had me. on
Corbin
my-
Bleu was in another movie that was actually gas.
Was it
too.
Jump
The
In?
Jumping, yeah,
Yeah,
that.
Jump
The
In.
jump rope movie, yeah. That was gas.
Dude, that made me like want to get into jump roping. Yeah,
Somebody clip that.
motion.
Had me want to get
I was
into
gonna say the
jump
day after
roping.
I watched that, for sure got a jump rope.
Made me want to get into jump roping. Imagine Lauren just in her front yard. Just,
Javon Corbin Bleu under PRAPOD.
yeah, literally Javon would be fading Corbin Bleu. No, yeah, we were absolutely dialed in yesterday. Also, Lauren hit her two-piece. Here we go.
Come on.
And the BTL squad ride did in fact hit. Here we go. Let's hear it one time. What a great day for the company.
How'd
yesterday.
Surge do?
I think it missed by one leg. Correct? The Surge Stream 4-piece missed by one
It
leg.
was Giannis, wasn't it? I took that and I
It
did
was
lose
definitely Giannis.
that. Yeah.
It was definitely Giannis.
What sucks is if he would have hit all his free throws. I mean, he took 1 billion, but he would have been green.
Well, it's okay because if we would have hit it, we would get complacent.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we're staying
Yeah,
hungry.
stay
The
hungry.
hungry dog runs faster. The
Stay
hungry
hungry
dog
as
runs
So true.
faster. Also, Rav is good for 1 POD square a day. Shout out Dyson Daniels.
Shout out. Shout out.
Yeah.
Also, Dyson Daniels, I saw that square after it greened out. How the fuck is Dyson Daniels fantasy that high?
Steals,
Look
apparently.
up how many steals he has this year.
Does it not? I guess
Just
that's.
look it up.
Yeah.
Just look it up because the number is fucking insane.
He's a clamp. He is a clamp. He has. I don't see steals per game. 3 steals a game, yeah.
How many
That's
steals does he have
crazy.
on the year? Dyson Daniels is averaging 3
Three.
steals a game.
That's insane. Where do you go to college?
172.
There you go.
Dyson Daniels is
don't say
from.
don't.
He's from Europe.
Are
Yeah,
you
I was
sure?
about
He
to
played
say.
in New Zealand, I think.
Are you sure? Dyson Daniels reeks of Arkansas.
No, I don't think he went to college.
Doesn't that reek of Arkansas though? Just like
I think he's from
Dyson
I think he
Daniels.
played in the same league with LaMelo. They were like in the same league. Australia.
All right.
No, not New Zealand. Yeah, Australia. That,
Um,
is it just me or are New Zealand and Australia the same fucking place?
Same thing.
They're the same place.
Literally the same thing. Dude, you could fucking. I'll tell you what. Anything on the Eastern Seaboard, same place. Anything in the Middle East, it's just the same place. The only thing that in my head is separated is England and Europe because they're actually separated. Everything else is just same place. Spain and Italy might as well be the same thing in my head in terms of the map. In terms of the map. Someone the other day, I was talking to one of my buddies in Dallas, and he's Albanian, and he was like, I was like, where's Albania? Is that left of Poland? He's like, no. I'm like, it's all the same thing, dude. You know, like, you're right there.
Yeah.
It's literally directly south. It like, couldn't be in more of a straight line. But, what was that, to the left? Is that
Like,
to the
no.
left?
Yeah, but the capital's a little
Yeah, but
west.
but the
just a little
capital's on the western side, so technically
Yeah, it's
to
a
the
little
left
west,
of
yeah.
Poland. No, depending on how you look at it, too. It could technically be to the left.
You flip the
because
map
if
the
you
other way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you. Somebody gets it, man.
That is. Why is the map that way? Like, why do we see the Earth that way? Why is the equator where the equator is?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, why is it not flipped the other way?
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why do we observe it as
I
that?
think maybe when you unwrap the globe.
Yeah, but like, why don't we unwrap it the other way?
I guess
We
you could
unwrap the
it that
globe?
way.
Why
don't
didn't we
know.
when we first did it? I don't know.
Who made the first
Well,
map?
because there's
Was it
poles.
Christopher?
No, I know why. It's because there's poles, and like when you go to them, you can see like the stars rotating in different ways. But But
Dude, there,
Chad's
But-
loving this one.
there are a lot of things that are like, why are they the way that they are? I don't have the answers.
Yeah.
no.
I don't have the answers.
Also, did
Brain
you know
busters.
that like the Earth is like severely wider at the equator? Like it's like an oval
what do you mean?
sphere. Like
What do you mean?
it's way wider. Like it's not like a ball. It's like way wider at the equator than it is tall.
Did not know that.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
that I do know. That I do know.
This is great chop
making
talk.
You're making my
This
body
is
hurt.
really good chop talk.
You're making my body hurt.
So the Earth's flat.
Yeah, this is just chop talk. My brain can't comprehend what you're saying. It's wide,
Yeah.
so it's like a chode.
Yeah, it's like a joke.
The Earth is choding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's like a fact. Like that's not like a Kyrie fucking like myth.
Josh
Mythbuster
trying to be
thing.
Kyrie.
That is a fact.
That's fucking me up. Yeah, my brain's in a blender right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Can I throw a name at you and you tell me where he is right now?
Oh, shit.
And I feel like we heard about him for years and now he's just gone. Jarrett Culver. Remember that name?
Texas Tech.
I thought he was gonna be the next LeBron James.
Jarrett Culver.
Went to the T-Wolves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where?
No
is
idea.
that guy?
I have no idea.
There was even like a span in the NBA where they're like, dude, Jarrett Culver's looking fucking good. And now he's just gone.
Yeah. He
Like,
was
I thought he
so
was
good
going
in
to literally
college,
be
yeah.
LeBron James. Where did he go?
I don't know. He was so.
Can you look up where he went, please?
Someone said
League?
G League. I'm sure he's in the G League. He has.
But how?
He was in the league for a sec, I think.
Yeah, was he was top 5 pick?
It was in the Magic.
Right now? The Magic G League or on the Rost?
He ain't on the Ross, brother. He's in the G League, I think.
Damn.
Yeah. It just says Jared. It just says G.
G.
No, I'm pretty sure that's going.
G fucking.
I'm joking. That's going.
Speaking of
he-
guys that disappeared, did you happen to see the Suns comeback last night?
No.
Down 24, I believe. Fourth quarter, they came back. KD had 19 in the fourth. And you know who goaded up in the fourth quarter as well for the Suns? I got another name for you. Colin
Yeah, I heard about.
Gillespie.
I did hear about that.
What is that? There are just some games in the NBA where you tune in and some guy like Colin Gillespie checks in that was unbelievable at Villanova, but you haven't heard him in 5 years, and he just goes 5, 10 points.
I
Like,
mean,
where was this guy?
dude, he was so good. in
So good.
college. It's like him and Ryan Archie-Diacono were like the same person, just passed torch. Like literally the exact same
Yeah,
person.
100%.
And they're the same person in the NBA too.
100%.
Like it's like every like one time a year, it's like, wait, Archie-Diacono had fucking 9 threes? How did that happen? It's the same shit with Gillespie.
Literally, though.
I did see that. I saw most of the things I saw about that game is just like KD, just like he's so
What's your
checked
thought
out.
on that?
He's so checked out. I don't blame him.
Where do you think he should go?
Well, for a while I thought he was gonna be a Maverick, but with Kyrie going down, no shot. I don't know.
Do you think that he would
don't
really
know.
want to go play with Kyrie again after what happened in Brooklyn?
Yeah, I do. I think Harden was the problem.
I think yeah, a lot of people.
But Harden was gone, right? Like they got rid of Harden right away, and then it was
Yeah,
just
it was just them two.
and then they still blew it up.
I don't know. That video did not look good, though. The coach trying to like
Yeah,
meet
and
him before
like-
the huddle. He's like, get the fuck, get out of here. But I guess if you're KD, like, what are you gonna tell me?
People
Like,
are
what do
saying
you-
Bulls, but I don't. What do you think about that? Like, I don't know.
No. No. I mean, yeah, it'd be sick to have KD, but like, why the fuck?
I heard
would we want
Timberwolves.
We have nobody on our team. We have KD and fucking Josh Giddey. You're gonna win the championship?
No, dude. Here's
No.
my thing, though, that I think I forget sometimes watching the NBA. That would just be so frustrating as a coach. Like, if you're Kevin Durant and you're that coach, like, what can you actually say to KD as like a coach that would like there's really nothing you
no,
can
you-
say to a guy like
No.
dude, when you got him on your back, it's like
Well, there's yeah.
rotate
greatest-
a little bit more.
one of
It's
the
like,
greatest
dude,
scorers
shut
of
the
all
fuck
time.
up.
NBA
Yeah.
coaches, I feel like, are more like for the mentals than it is for X's
Yeah.
and O's with those guys, with like the superstars that have been there forever. You know
But
what
when
I
he's
mean?
like meeting him outside the huddle, like if I'm KD, I'm not having a good game, we're down. Like, what are you gonna say to me right now that's gonna change anything that I'm doing? Nothing. And I feel like that's why being an NBA coach must be impossible.
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it would be really tough.
Like, not only do these guys have all the money in the world, but they also are, like, especially a guy like KD, who, like, definitely doesn't have the greatest control over his mental sometimes in the game. Like, if you were like, dude, on that defense, they're switching in the like, I would just be like, dude, shut that off. I'm here for one reason only. It's you give me that ball in the midi and I'm fucking wetting one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the Devin Booker train. Can I get your thoughts on Devin Booker?
Whoa. You're on the. I thought you. Whoa.
I'm switching up.
Whoa.
I'm backing up the take.
Well, you liked him.
I thought you always hated
I
him.
hate him.
For Team USA, you liked him.
Liked him on Team USA. Team USA started it, and
Okay.
now this year I'm fully back in.
I mean, yeah, I like him.
Only because I feel like it strengthens my Tatum argument. That Booker's better
That's
than
the
him in
only
every way possible. But I think he's a
Yeah.
bad leader, which is why I don't think the Suns are playing well, which once again comes back
Yeah, I don't
to
think
my
he's very
take,
vocal.
Which comes back to my take that I've said a million times. Kevin Durant needs a leader on a team.
Yeah.
Or he is useless. The reason why the Thunder couldn't win anything is because he's not a good leader, and they didn't have a leader. The reason why the Nets couldn't win anything is they got 3 players that weren't leaders. Like, he literally needs a Steph Curry and a Draymond Green. That's like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, this is what you're doing. This is how we're winning the game.
Yeah.
And when you put him in a room with Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and him, I watched him miss 3 layups last night.
He's the last one.
If I'm Kevin Durant, you can't tell me shit if you're Brad Beal.
No.
And if I'm
No.
Kevin Durant,
No one
also,
can
I've
tell
never
you
seen
shit.
Devin Booker open his mouth.
The thing is, like, Kevin Durant, like, can't take shit from anyone. Like, literally nobody. It's like LeBron and Steph, maybe, like, are the two that could, like, tell him some, like, advice and, like, he would listen. Like, is there anyone else that, like,
Yeah.
in the league is more respected than him? I don't know. I don't think there is.
No, I don't think so. But I think if Booker was like more vocal, maybe. But Booker's just not a leader
like,
either. I don't think. Like the reason why the Suns had success and made it to that Western Conference Final was because Chris Paul, kind of a scumbag but good leader.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like you need that in the NBA.
Yeah, 100%.
Drew Holiday on the Celtics, great leader. Maybe not vocal,
100%.
but he plays hard as shit.
I feel like he's definitely vocal.
Yeah, he's got to be vocal.
He has to be.
He's got to be.
Yeah, I
vocal,
could see
man.
Katie going to the Wolves. I can see him going to Houston too.
Oh,
I don't think that's that crazy.
that would be so
That would
sick.
be sick. That
And he's an
does
OVO
seem-
guy. Drake lives in Houston. Connect the dots.
Sick. That would be.
Gets to live close to Drake.
Also, did you see Reed Shepard in his first start?
Yeah, and he had like 20 points.
Bucket.
This is what I'm talking about in the NBA. Like, there's just guys like we can't even comprehend how good they are at basketball. It's just like
Any
I was
given
thinking
night,
about
yeah.
the other day. I was like, damn, Contavious Caldwell-Pope's line is at 7.5 points, and there's like a part of me that's like, dude, how are you gonna be in the NBA and have your point line be at 7.5? If Contavious Caldwell-Pope pulled up to any Lifetime gym, he would literally score 300 points.
Yeah, he would
Yeah.
score every time.
Like, he would score 300 points in a 15-minute game. 300. He would literally score 300. And I have the goal in my head to be like, fucking 7.5 points, dude. 1.5 threes. Like, he would literally pull up to any Lifetime 500 points. 500 points. Like, am I wrong?
No, yeah.
No,
it'd
for
be-
sure.
Dude, there's like community college kids that go to fucking the Waz and get buckets.
Make no mistake,
Casey would have
though.
a field day.
Make no mistake, Facundo Campazzo, I'm giving him buckets. There's one NBA player I will
Dude,
never respect. It's Facundo Campazzo.
He would sauce you.
I don't
He's
think
so quick.
Nah, man.
He's so quick.
I'd be in his pockets.
He's also kind of sick for Argentina.
I can't. Don't do this.
He is.
Don't do this, man. Don't do this.
Don't do this.
Speaking of what Lauren said earlier, I saw a tweet. Mark Cuban spent 25 years putting together a respectable franchise just for someone to ruin it in 30 days. 30 days.
just such a
They
joke.
ruined a 25-year project.
Yeah.
In 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
How has Nico Harrison not been fired yet? I don't understand. Like, if you tell me that the goal of this season for the Mavericks wasn't to have the franchise moved to another city, I do not believe you because
Well,
he still has his job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because the owners knew that was happening. Like, there's no way that you trade Luka Doncic without getting the owner's approval on that. You know what I mean? Like, they were a part of that. That wasn't just him, I don't think.
Do they trade Quentin Grimes too? Drops 44 points or whatever. Get Caleb Martin, send him to the G League. It's like, what are we doing?
Like,
What
this,
are we doing?
How is this not? I don't know if you can investigate this, but I feel like it should be investigated. I've never seen a team just clear cut be like, we are just going to do everything in our power to move this team.
Yeah. I kind of agree
Like,
with
it's
Sonny
honestly
Batchy.
disgraceful, like to what they've done to,
Yeah.
the Mavs. They just made the finals last year, and now they're going to be out of the playoffs.
Yeah, my thing is just like, I understand if you want to move a team to Vegas, I think that should happen, but it's not the Mavericks.
They should just get a new team.
Yeah.
I
expand.
agree. It's like, why is this like, we're in such a big market, good fan base. It's like,
Also, there's already too many teams making the playoffs. Like, there's way too many teams that, 10 seeds? And there's like fucking 6 seeds on each side that don't get into the playoffs. Like, add 2 more teams. Add one in the East, one in the West, and call it a day.
And, of course, Kyrie Irving is due for a max contract, and we already know how the Mavericks are dealing with max contracts. So they traded Luka away when he was due for it. And now the report comes out that the Mavericks are considering shutting down Anthony Davis for the rest of the year that Kyrie Irving is hurt.
That's not even
Which
the
tells me you're not
Mavs.
even trying to win.
But that's not the Mavs. That's Anthony Davis's team considering shutting him down. Like, that he's just not going to play the rest of the season. Not the Mavericks telling him not to play.
I mean,
Which I would do too.
yeah, I get that because it's like, what do you?
Who's he? What's that starting 5?
Dude.
Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford. Who's even on
Max,
the team?
Max Christie.
They don't even have Kleber anymore.
Clay Thompson.
I saw a tweet. Somebody tweeted to Dwight Powell. Like, yo, me and Deadass is the only safe jersey right now to buy. It's just Dwight Powell.
Yeah, he's up for 2.5 points today.
Like, what?
He's the only untradeable guy because nobody wants him. That's
like,
the
what's
only
your
thing.
start, dude? Max Christie, PJ Washington, Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford. Are
Klay
you gonna pull
Thompson.
Isaiah Thomas up?
Yeah,
Clay Thompson.
Yeah, Clay Thompson.
Like, what the fuck are they building?
Dude, I don't know.
dude?
It's
And
sad.
Josh made the point yesterday that I couldn't agree with more, and I thought it in my head. If you kept the same team from last year and Kyrie Irving goes down with the ACL injury and you still have Luka Doncic, you could still make the NBA Finals with the roster they had.
Yeah.
If Luka's there, and Kyrie goes down, you could still make the NBA Finals.
Dude, I feel bad for Clay Thompson because he made it like he was very vocal about like the reason why he came to Dallas, which is I'm sure everyone was for Luka,
100%.
and then he plays like 10 games with him, if that, and gets booted out.
Yeah.
They're just like
Max
imploding.
Christie is going to be a bucket.
Yeah,
I think he's going to
But
be
he
good.
might
He's
not
nasty.
be in Dallas much longer.
No, he's going to be shipped out there.
Like, he's getting shipped. Anyone under the age of 30, for whatever reason, the Dallas Mavericks is getting shipped. And it makes no fucking sense.
I like
dude.
the old heads.
Dude, it's also upsetting because we live here and it was really cool to have finals energy and like
so
have an
Oh, dude,
athlete
it's
like
so
Luka in the
sick.
city to go, oh, my buddies are in town. Let's go watch a Mavs game. Doesn't matter who
Yeah.
they're playing because
Now
they
there's
can watch Luka Doncic play.
Literally nothing. Like, the stars. But, like, no one gives a fuck. I feel like
Until the playoffs start,
that's what I'm saying.
you
Like,
can't tell
yeah.
me I'm watching hockey.
I also
Especially now
don't
the
like
Jack
stars.
Hughes is out.
Like, I could get behind the Mavs. Like, watching
Dude, the
like,
stars are nasty.
Luka is just so good, though. Like, that.
Dude, every time I had people
You
visit,
can-
it was let's go watch the Mavs. We can watch
Exactly,
Luka
yeah.
play.
But, like, I don't really, like, care about going to a Stars game.
No.
You know what I mean?
Dude,
Like-
Luka was a top 5 athlete in the world
That's what I'm saying.
last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. He's top 3.
And now we got a tanking team.
I mean, I guess you
We went
asked.
from finals to
Yeah.
like championship. We were at an NBA Finals game last year, and now the team
won
is
the
tanking.
They won an NBA Finals game that we were at last year. Now they don't
And now
have
they're
anybody.
tanking.
Now they're starting Klay Thompson and fucking Max
Magically.
Christie.
Yeah. Well, you asked me like if I'm gonna pick a team. It's hard for me not to say the Lakers because I want Luka to win it and just be like, "Fuck you."
You can't be a Lakers fan. I literally refuse.
It's not that I'm a Lakers
Lauren,
fan.
If you are a
It's
University
just-
of Texas,
it's
and
just
Laker
like
fan,
Luka.
I'll fucking blow my brains.
It's just
out.
like I'm rooting for Luka. It's not the Lakers in general. It's
No,
just
you need
like
to pick
I
a
want to
team, and if
see.
it's the Lakers, I'm jumping
No.
against you.
I'm
Just
not
come over to the
picking
Bulls.
Lakers.
Just come over to the Bulls. We're bad right
Yeah,
now. We're
get in
gonna
on the
get
Bulls,
good.
dude.
We're gonna get good eventually.
You could get in on the. You could get in on the Knicks right now.
No, you can't get in on
Look,
the Knicks.
I'm not.
Why?
I can't do
Nobody
that.
wants to get in on the Knicks.
What is that?
Nobody wants to.
Why?
Because I feel like the Knicks are a team, like from an outsider's perspective. Obviously, you think that you guys can win. I don't think that you guys can win the championship with this team. You're kind of a team that has like your ceiling is the Eastern Conference Finals, and I feel like that's kind of like known. And I feel like you kind of know that in the back of your head with
No,
this team.
I don't know that in the back of my head.
And then like eventually, it's just gonna have to get blown up.
Dude.
Whereas at least the Bulls blew it up.
You know, who's a
They're
sneaky
in
team I
full
like.
tank.
I kind of like the Hornets.
You should 100% be a Hornets fan.
You know what I mean?
You
Love
should-
LaMelo.
That's a
you
good
should
team to pick.
100% be
Yeah,
a Hornets
like-
fan.
They're just so likable. Like
But I will say though, you almost want to pick a big market team because the problem with being like a Hornets fan, you know what team fucking reeks of Lauren?
oh,
That
jeez.
would actually be really fun.
Do
to
not
watch
say
you.
any Texas team.
No, that would
Okay.
be. I'm not. That would be really
Because
fun
you like
to
if you're
watch
from
you-
Dallas, you can't be a Houston fan. You
Yeah.
can't be a San Antonio fan. It's just
Wasn't
what
gonna
it
say
is.
Wasn't gonna say that.
Okay.
A team that I would actually love to watch you root for, that I think is such a Lauren team right now with the guys they got, is the Orlando Magic.
That's true. Yeah,
That's
Paulo.
a great
They
Lauren team.
just like
The Wagner brothers, Paolo's gonna be
Grizz, too,
fucking
Memphis.
gross.
You can get Ja Wick.
Ain't nobody want to
Orlando, I just don't.
Yeah, but it's like a team that nobody will like hate on you for liking. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're
Little small market.
Magic fan, dude.
Yeah.
You're so a Magic fan.
Dude, I'm not a Magic fan. I don't like
What?
their logo. It's corny. I don't like
love
anything
the Magic.
about them.
Dude, every time my buddy and I would call it a freshie, we'd go on NBA 2K and we do a fantasy draft. I would always pick Orlando.
I'm not gonna be sweating Wendell Carter.
You're not. You're sweating Paolo Banchero.
Dude, he sold me too many times
Anthony
for that.
Black.
And
That
you-
relationship.
Dude,
is
and you're
done.
sweating Anthony Black, Franz Wagner,
Anthony Black is
Mo
sick.
Wagner,
Yeah, Franz is him.
Jalen Suggs. Don't
Does he
do
play?
that.
Does he play basketball?
Yeah, he's hurt right now. Cole Anthony.
Mm.
They got some dogs.
Dude, you seen Jalen Suggs' hairline? Gotta feel bad for that guy.
Hey, man, Cole Anthony.
He's literally 20.
What's
years old.
another team? It's not the Magic. I'm sorry.
I'd have to really put some thought into it.
I want like a fun young team.
Fun young. I mean,
It's fucking the Magic. I think the average age is 24.
I feel like I mean, they're not good at all, but like, the Kings organization is an organization that nobody
No,
roots
you
for.
know you should fucking buy in on. You should buy in on the Pistons right now. That's
Yeah,
a great
that
culture.
could be a good
That's
one,
a
yeah.
great fan base. You got young Cade. You got young Asar. You got fucking dogs, and they're gonna be so good in like 5 years.
Actually, yeah,
You
that'd
would be such a good Pistons fan, and that's a great fan
Pistons
base.
fan.
Dude,
Be a Pistons
What do you
fan,
want me to
dude.
say?
Who's
Like,
your favorite team?
obviously,
Oh, the Pistons.
the team that actually fits you is the Rockets, but you can't be. A
Yeah, I
Houston
know.
fan.
That
So
would
that's
be
just
my
unfortunate.
team.
That's the young team that's got.
What
grit.
sucks is like that is the LC team, but like I can't.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
I think you should buy into the fucking Pistons, dude. If I could sell my stock in the Knicks right now, I would either be a Magic fan or a Pistons fan.
You know what you should do is just pick a player in college and wherever he goes.
Trey
you're
Johnson.
a fan.
Yeah, Trey
Wherever-
Johnson.
No, but you have to commit to it
But
right
he's gonna
now.
be a 76er, I
You have
think,
to
right?
commit to it
We don't-
Wherever
right
he
now.
goes.
Wherever Trey Johnson
No.
goes,
You never know where they're gonna go.
Yeah.
For real in the NBA.
If you commit to it right now, wherever Trey Johnson goes, you will be an NBA fan next year of that team.
He's such a bucket. I could kind of get behind that. But if he ends up on like the Pelicans or some bullshit, I'd be
So what?
livid.
Jordan Hawkins, they're goated.
I'd be livid.
Yeah, wait. Why not the Bulls? Didn't you love Derrick Rose?
Love Derrick Rose. Oh, that was like my
Come to the dark
inspiration growing
side.
up. Like I've
Dude,
watched his
You
highlights.
could join Josh.
Come to the dark side.
This is
It's
Josh
fun.
Giddey, dude.
You could
It's
join
fun.
Josh. Can I tell you a DM exchange that Josh and I had yesterday?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Said Josh Amin.
I'll pull it up.
I said Josh Amin. And it's, yeah, can you pull up the tweet? The tweet is
We're talking about
hysterical.
the same one. The
Maybe
Cooper
being a
Flag one.
Bulls fan isn't so bad.
Oh, that one? Yeah, I can pull that up.
It says breaking: Dallas Mavericks All-Star Kyrie Irving has suffered a season-ending torn ACL in his left knee. Sources tell ESPN. Some guy quoted
I
goes,
don't
"Maybe
have
being a Bulls fan isn't so bad." I sent it to Josh, and he goes, "Oh, it's bad. We aren't even smart enough to get a guy like Luka or Kyrie. We stick to our Torrey Craigs and Javon Carters."
Yeah. Yeah.
So good. You could jump to the dark side.
You could.
could.
This tweet was also.
this tweet.
I mean, I love the
This
colors.
tweet was also one of the best tweets of all time.
This tweet is all time.
Should Cooper Flag threaten to run it back at Duke to avoid becoming a Wizard or a Hornet? This dude quote tweets it. We gonna be ass again next year, buddy. We can do this all day.
We can do this all
We could
day.
do this all day. Is
Oh, it's
so good.
And you know, I just know that's a Wizards fan.
Yeah,
100%. 100% that's a
100%.
Wizards fan.
That's crabs. That's literally
Yeah.
just crabs. That's crabs is burning. Like, we're gonna be ass again next year, buddy. We can do this all day.
so good.
I will
Oh
say
my
though,
gosh.
Cooper Flag and Jordan Poole would be cool. That'd be fun. I think they'd be a good 1-2 punch. They wouldn't win anything, but they'd be fun to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. It just sucks that Cooper Flag is going to go to a shit team. That's like the fun thing about the NBA, though, is that, like, for these kids, at least, for the kids getting drafted, like, you have a chance of going to a better team. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
with the
100%.
lottery.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, in the NFL, like, if you're the first overall pick, you're automatically going to a dog
Yeah,
shit
that
team.
sucks. Which I think they're changing that though, right? I think.
No, I don't think so.
I thought they
We're
were
gonna be ass again next year, buddy. We could do this all day. It's like Cooper Flag being like, "Yeah, I'm staying at Duke. Like, we'll still be here.
I'll be there next year,
We'll
brother.
still be here."
We'll still be here.
That's so fucking funny. I think you should choose an NBA fan base because I think you're getting into the NBA, and the NBA is fun when you have a team because then you can like
Yeah,
tune on
100%.
and be like, "Oh my God, the Knicks are playing," and then they fucking lose.
But
And
I
then
think
you
I've
go,
said
"Oh my
it-
God, my night is ruined."
But I think I've said it. Like it's hard for me to just like become a diehard fan. Like the Texas is the only like team I'm a diehard fan because it started when I was just a young
Yeah, but
little
you buying
gal.
now? You buying now?
But it's like I can't teach myself to be a diehard. It's like I'm either diehard or I'm not. You know, like it's.
But they're not teaching.
But I
you
could like root for.
You almost, like, need, like, a new team to pop up. where like there's
Yeah,
like
like
a new fan base.
100%.
Shop.
Yeah, like the new org, like the Vegas org, you could be a fan of.
Not if it's the Mavs, though.
Then it's like, yeah.
But if
then
it's a new
it's
team, I'm
messed
saying,
up.
if they just have a new team.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way there's not going to be a team in Dallas. Like, there's no way if they leave that they're not going to get a new team here. They
yeah,
can't.
I don't think Mark Cuban would allow it.
They can't.
If the Mavs left, I think Mark Cuban would try to start another team in Dallas.
Yeah, like, you literally cannot. Like,
I mean,
there's every other. There's the fucking Cowboys here. Like, literally, America's team is here. There's no way they're not going to have an NBA.
Dude, Dallas teams just piss me off, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been a Cowboys fan. Never would be.
No, they bought it.
Mavs were sick when fucking Dirk
No, fuck
was
the
here.
Cowboys, but, like, they are, like,
The biggest brand.
the
for
biggest
sure. They
brand
always
in
will be.
sports, yeah.
I would like be more inclined to be a fan if Jerry sold the team. That's never happening. Wow. That family just has their paws all on them.
You'd be a Cowboys fan if Jerry sold the team?
Yeah, I'd be more inclined at least.
Wow. I mean, yeah, it's kind of. I can't imagine being a Cowboys fan. That guy's.
So I can't be a Texas fan and Cowboys fan. Like I would,
And
if
Lakers
you are
fan.
one
You're
of those
fucking- you're hitting the
people,
holy
hats off
trinity
to
of
you.
The worst people of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Texas, Cowboys, and Lakers. You would literally be a nightmare scenario, dude. That would be nuts.
Hop on the
And
Yankees.
Yankees.
Yeah, you might as well be a
Yeah.
Yankees fan.
Yeah.
That was so good when they were like, I forget what it was. Oh, no, it was when Luka got traded. And they're
Yeah.
like, damn, Yankees fans everywhere are rejoicing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fucking hate Yankees fans so
I
much.
saw that.
I sent you a tweet about guys being dudes. You think you can pull that up?
No, you can pull that
So
up.
I think this is hysterical.
Props and chops. I never really had a favorite NFL team. I just follow players. So like Falcons, obviously Bijan,
The boys don't win in the lottery.
Yeah.
The boys.
and wherever Quinn goes.
I saw this story and I think it's hysterical. These two best friends made a promise to each other one night, definitely drunk, that they're like, yeah, if you ever win the lottery, we got to split it. And one of them actually ended up winning the lottery, and now they're splitting the lottery together. And that's just like, sometimes you got to be able to go, guys being dudes just rocks. Because I know for a fact that they're like, that was a drunk conversation over a couple beers in a dive bar. And they were like, dude, if one of us ever wins the lottery, we should split it. And they're like, you know what? Deal. And they shook hands, and then they actually split the lottery.
Yeah.
Like, that's
sick.
is that not sick? Like,
Yeah.
I
So
saw it,
sick.
I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
So sick.
Like,
I mean,
do you know, like, if I was in, like, it's one of those things where, like, when you're, like, hammered, you're, like, with your buddies, you're like, dude, if one of us wins the lottery, like, we gotta split it even. Like, it's like, yeah, dude, for sure. And then for them to actually do it when that guy's got that much money in his face, just be like, yo, I hit the lotto. Be like, oh!
we're going to Cabo.
Yeah, isn't that
We
sick?
did it, Joe.
We did it. Jimmy. Sorry,
I mean, those
sorry,
guys are pretty
sorry.
old too, so they're probably gonna be going crazy with that money.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
They're gonna be
it's like that movie, The
splooshing
Bucket
on
List. You ever seen that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So good. They're gonna
Such
be
a-
jumping out of planes, going to strip clubs and shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? They earned that.
You did.
Splitting it too. You could be like,
That's
you want to get the
why-
check? You want me to get the check?
That's why they won. But that's why they won is because they're selfless people.
the power of friendship.
That's what it is.
Power of friendship. Speaking of power of friendship, I also sent you another tweet that I saw. Just we can just talk about it. Drake's viral song "Give Me a Hug."
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of went over everyone's head. There's a lyric in there where Dirk's boy told Drake that he loves drilling to Marvin's room.
Yeah.
Drilling to Marvin's room is fucking crazy. Like, doing any sort of gang activity to the song Marvin's Room is insane, and it made
I
me
can
think,
see it in your. Like what, dude?
I
There's
mean,
no way that's getting
roll
you
the
up.
windows down!
What?
I'm just saying you could do better.
Boop, boop,
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that is it.
What do you think is the weirdest song to drill to? That's got to
I mean,
be up there.
that's like.
The ones and twos are the weirdest songs to drill to.
Do you know the song Riptide? Rolling down.
What about,
to
like, Pocket Full of
Riptide. You don't know
Sunshine?
that song?
I got a pocket full of.
Dude, I was thinking about it. I think the weirdest song to drill to, other than Marvin's Room, because that's top one. Like, that's
Yeah.
if you're drilling, that's like one. Imagine Ironic. You know that song? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain.
Oh yeah, yeah,
on your
yeah, yeah,
wedding
yeah,
day.
yeah.
I think that would be hysterical. You never heard that song?
No.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
I got you.
Yeah,
It's
Googs,
like
Vance
rain.
Joy.
Yeah.
You've never heard Ironic?
No.
Josh, I know what song you're talking about.
How have you not heard the song?
It's a free
Riptide?
drink when you've already paid?
I mean, you're just like
You've definitely heard that
you're
song.
saying words to me right now. What is it? Alanis?
Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
Imagine drilling to this.
I do not know this song.
Yes, you do.
Dude, how do you
Wait, let
not
it get
know
to the
this
chorus. Or skip to it. Uh-huh.
It's the chorus.
No.
All right, here.
It's like rain.
Oh,
Yeah, you heard that.
That'd be kind of a banger to drill to. This is the song that I'm talking about.
Dude, that does kind of
I
bang.
drilled
That
that,
kind of-
actually. I drilled that.
This?
Yeah, I drilled that. Oh, I know
Yeah.
this song. Yeah. I feel like we're just putting out bangers to drill, dude.
Would that be hilarious?
That would be so
That'd be
good.
good. That'd be
be
good.
so good. No, yeah, I just saw that tweet and I actually thought
That's
about
all
the
the
lyric.
Kyles drilling.
Such a Kyle song, dude. Wow.
A little Monster Energy crack.
What about a little Florida Georgia line?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
FGL.
Come
Dude,
on.
I never thought about that lyric, and then I saw someone tweet that. I was like, drilling tomorrow gym is fucking
You didn't
crazy.
think,
Yeah, it is
dude?
crazy.
That was like the one lyric that stuck to me from the entire song. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was so funny.
What were you saying before we got on?
What?
That Drake does he like shop or chop?
Oh yeah. What did he? Oh, spot. He didn't say spot. He said, "I really like this spot." He didn't say spot.
I think I'm gonna
Spot.
start calling spots spots. Man. I think that's so good. You guys want to pull up to the spot? That's actually so fucking good. All right. Does anyone have anything they want to talk about? Anything that happened? Anything they think is funny? before
Oh
we move to the
yeah.
slate?
There's two things I want to talk about, and they're both about the Bears. They traded for Jonah Jackson yesterday,
Yep.
former Pro Bowler,
Okay.
and we just got Joe Tooney this morning from the Chiefs. So we're back.
Back.
The Bears are back.
Sparing no expense to protect Sir Caleb,
None.
as you should.
Now Drew Dahlman, you're a Bear. We figured that contract out, and we're back.
Back.
Back. That's all I need to say.
He needs protection, and you did it.
We did.
Yeah, can we talk NFL draft like a little bit maybe?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
Just
Just like the quarterback situation.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Why is Shador falling? You guys think?
He's junk, dude.
I think.
He's such an
it just-
asshole.
But like,
and
how
I
does
don't
that
think-
randomly pop up that his draft stock is declining? Like,
Well,
how
okay,
does that?
so all these people. Okay, so NFL like coaches aren't scouting these guys during the year. Like they have their own shit going on. Like they're coaching their own teams. They have like all these like guys in their scouting programs that are looking at them. Like now when these coaches are actually getting to meet them, like this is kind of like where like I guess the base is set for all these draft prospects. Like during this time of the year, it's like everyone like kind of is like speculating early
Yeah.
on like where they're gonna go, whereas like no one really knows.
Like if you're the
I just
head
think it's
coach,
Like James
Interesting.
Pierce, like the DN from Tennessee, like before last year, was supposed to be the first overall pick. Now he's like not even top 10. I don't think.
like if you're the Titans head coach, you're so focused on getting Will Levis ready, you're not watching Shador on Saturday. And now you're like, okay, we need a quarterback. Let's watch Shador's tape, which by the way, his tape is actually pretty underwhelming. I mean, Cam Ward called him out. They literally just threw bubbles and screens like 90%.
Yeah,
of
he
the
is a
time.
check down merchant, but he can.
And then you meet the kid,
Bro.
and he's definitely an
Yeah.
asshole. Like he's always been an asshole.
And you see
you're
his
like,
last
dude, I'm
game
not fucking
too.
putting
His
this
last
guy in
game,
here.
he looked fucking
Horrible.
awful. Who did they
Horrible.
play? Was that Kansas? BYU.
Horrible,
Yeah.
dude. He looked
Dude.
fucking
He
horrible.
did
Awful.
have like a non-existent freaking O-line though,
Yeah, but
Yeah, of course, but he also isn't working out.
because I don't think like he had to get rid of the ball. Like, not that he wanted to be a check down
Mm-hmm.
merchant, but he had blink of an eye to get rid of that ball.
I also don't think his personality is like the NFL definitely loves like a Jalen Hurts personality.
I think he's a good leader though. Like
I don't know though.
he gives me really good like
Is he?
leadership
ooh, really?
qualities.
He seems like a dick to me.
Yeah, he
like
seems
I
like
think that
such
yeah.
an asshole.
He seems super standoffish. Like he won't talk to you unless you're raw at football too. If that makes sense. Like he won't talk to the last guy on the bench on Colorado. That's what he seems like.
Does seem like that. a
That's
little bit.
fair. That's fair. That is
That's kind of
fair.
what it seems like. Whereas
Yeah, I
like a
think,
leader
too,
like
like-
talks. to
But I just think it's
everybody.
interesting, like
Boys over.
Jackson Dart all of a sudden is like a hot topic. It's like, so y'all just didn't watch him all year? Like,
No, they don't.
he's a
Like think about it. So if you have a game on Sunday,
don't watch,
all these
yeah.
college kids play Saturday morning. You're
Yeah.
so dialed in, like
Yeah.
on prepping Saturday for Sunday that you don't give a fuck. Well,
Yeah.
you look at the score, you go, oh, Shador had 300 yards, Colorado won by 15. But now you're meeting the kid, now you're watching the tape, and you're like,
Like all these
Yeah.
scouts like that they hire are essentially gathering this information for all these coaches now. So like they give them all the information that they've gathered about these kids now, and then the coaches and GMs like make their decisions on these kids around this time. So like everything before is just speculation. That's why you see like there's guys who just fly up draft boards. Like that dude from the Jags, like Trayvon Walker, is that his name? Trayvon Walker, whatever the fuck his name is. Like he was not even a first round pick, and then he shot out to the number 1 overall pick.
And then you see like, not shock Jackson Dart is jumping up boards because he's agreeing to work out at the combine. He looked
who
great
else
at the
is jumping?
combine. No. to
Hey,
Canada.
all I'm gonna say,
To Canada.
if you
He's gonna be
watch,
jumping that border to Canada.
if you watch the
That's what he's doing.
combine, unbiased, Quinn Ewers was the best looking quarterback out there.
like
In
just
what?
He was
literally-
throwing dots.
Do you know who was actually first team all combine? Not Quinn Ewers. It was Brady
Brady
Cook.
Yeah, but we know what that guy
Jackson
does.
Dart literally
Great
the
athlete.
best at the combine. There's a reason why Jackson Dart is now being talked about as potentially first quarterback off board. They're all last. Here comes Rav. They're all
All
last.
right. Now Quinn, that deep ball, he just throws it with like arch. Some of the guys are throwing it a little too straight. He's just got that touch. He can just fling it, dude. It's beautiful to watch.
No. I'm going to go ahead. No.
He did not look mid.
Look
Did you
mid.
watch him?
Oh, every cam is dying. Nope, now Lauren's back. It was gone, now it's back. Thoughts on Cam Ward to the Jets? Dude, there's 2 quarterbacks I would really want. It's Cam Ward and Jackson Dart. I think both have excellent personalities. Both have excellent heads on their shoulders. Both seem like they are obsessed with the sport of football, and I think that's also why Shador might be dropping too, is because when you talk to the kid, I don't know if football is really the obsession. Every time you see him work out with Cam Ward, he's never talking about the game. He's talking about getting Cam Ward into rapping or talking about some other shit, and Cam Ward is like, bro, I want people to Google me and it says American football player. Like, get the shit out of here. I'm not doing that shit. So I don't know, but I think Cam Ward's going to be phenomenal. I think Jackson Dart's going to be phenomenal, but the Jets need to make a move for one of the two. We
I just
cannot
wanna
move
say-
back.
You do not want Cam Ward.
During the season, people were calling me crazy for saying I was really high on Jackson Dart. And now everyone's just all of a sudden.
No, I mean, he's goated. Dude. When you
him.
look at the, like,
He throws a really good ball. Like, I don't see him miss too many throws.
no.
Like, when you watch him play, like, he's...
I was talking to Mike about this yesterday. Like, the thing is that, like, all 3 of these quarterbacks, like, played in the most simple systems you could possibly play in for a quarterback. So, like,
They were saying
It's gonna
Quinn's the
be
most
interesting.
NFL ready.
his system was definitely the most NFL or pro-style system.
That's what they're saying.
But the thing is that, like, Quinn didn't look half as good as those other guys.
Oh, yes, he did, Josh. He was dotting. Are y'all crazy? Dude, go look at any analyst tweets. They were all saying, like, Quinn looks like the best quarterback out here. Whoa. I'm biased.
No, I'm saying in real games.
Oh, he had a
not
torn,
like at the
he had a
combine.
torn oblique.
Not like
He
when
had a
there's
torn
no
oblique.
pads and
Dude,
there's
I've never
there's
heard a
no
story about
center.
Quinn Ewers where something wasn't wrong.
He had a torn
I've
oblique.
never heard a story about Quinn Ewers where something wasn't
I mean, he
wrong.
led us to the playoffs, a game out of the national championship on a torn oblique
With, yeah, I mean,
and was saucing. Come on now.
with, like, the best. I mean, I think Marcus Golden. That's his name, correct?
Matthew,
Matthew Golden. Is there
best receiver in the
Bolden? Yeah, Bolden.
draft.
Yeah, I think that he's a lot better than people give him credit for. Too.
He's
That
unbelievable.
dude's literally button.
And
naked
he's
wide
shown,
open
like,
every play.
he will, like, step up in the big moments and make the catch. 4th and
He
13.
also-
Shout out, Rev.
He also crushed Isaiah Bond's 40.
yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Isaiah Bond looks like a fucking clown after that.
Yeah, no, Quinn was really good. He just had a running back that could run a 4.3 and 2 wide receivers that ran sub 4.4s. Definitely all him, for sure. Torn oblique, for sure. In that offense, definitely all him.
He's
He
having-
fucking sucks. I'm not doing this. Quinn Ewers fucking sucks. He's going to be on the Argonauts. And I swear to God, if the Jets trade back and draft him, I'm actually done. Like, I'm actually
That would be the
fucking
most
done.
Jets move.
If I see
of
a
all
Jet
time.
green scout at the Texas Pro Day and the Jets trade back in the draft and I see Quinn Ewers walk up the stage and hold our jersey, I'm fucking
Dude,
done.
it's crazy how close we are. It's only like a month and a half.
It's just
away.
like, when did it become cool to just hate on Quinn? Like, he's, like, proven, like, what do you want him to do? Like, actually.
Look good.
He does.
He has good moments. He's never looked good. Does that make sense? Name me one Quinn Ewers game where you're like, holy shit. I got a Jackson Dart game
In
on.
Tuscaloosa?
I got a Shador
In
Sanders.
Tuscaloosa, he was just fucking dotting him.
Because Xavier Worthy runs a fucking 4-1.
It was Adonai Mitchell, too.
Two deep balls.
It was Adonai Mitchell.
Man.
What do you want him to do, though?
That's fine. I want him to not be on the Jets. That's all I want. I just want him to not be
He
on the
should have
Jets.
stayed in college. That's what he should have done.
No, I love that he said the reason why he didn't transfer is because he wanted to be remembered as a Texas Longhorn. That's my fucking quarterback.
that's
I
good.
respect that so much.
That's good.
That's sick. That's
That's good.
sick.
He's
Even
gonna
if you
be-
hate us,
he's
like,
gonna-
that's sick. Like,
No,
he
that's
wanted
cool.
to
I
he wanted to
agree.
leave a Longhorn.
He's going to be remembered as the guy that can never get him over the hump, and then Arch Manning might do it, and then
He did get us over the hump.
of what?
What hump?
What
We had
hump?
we made the playoffs 2 years in a row. We're a game out of the national
Yeah,
championship.
but when you spend like 1.4 billion, you should probably win it. No, like on
1.4
the
billion.
team, like on the team.
What do you mean? Ohio State spent way more than us.
I think Texas and Mizzou ended with the same record last year.
Yeah,
Did that
Also,
happen?
we
You
beat
didn't make-
Ohio State if we didn't blitz right before halftime, but we're not getting into it.
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
here
there's-
we
you're
go.
not getting
Arizona
over.
State would have beat you if they didn't
You're not-
fucking send the house.
You're not getting over hump.
No,
when you have
dude,
the same
the
record
refs
as
were
Mizzou.
so
That's
bad
my
that
point.
game. That was a great game, though, ref. Really.
We're off kilter.
Sorry.
We're off fucking
Alright, we're
kilter.
good.
Quinn Ewers is a jet. I'm done. That's all I want to say. That's
I
all I
want
want to
him to
say.
Dude, I just don't
Jets
understand how
so
people
bad.
were like glazing. Yeah, like someone just mentioned JJ McCarthy. Like you're telling me you'd rather JJ McCarthy than Quinn Ewers right now?
No.
Are you so serious?
No.
Okay, good.
Who's having that conversation?
Dude, people are
Who's
just
sitting down
people
going
are-
JJ or Quinn?
Okay, dude. Respectfully, J.J. McCarthy was a much better prospect than Quinn Ewers. Not even close. He was the 5th pick
He
last
didn't
year.
even throw. He barely
that?
even threw.
That's
He barely even threw.
yeah, but talk about hump. That's the hump. Like he got the team over the,
The
hump.
hump. You want to talk about hump? That's hump.
And they were like
defense
pretty
won
much.
it.
They were in the exact same situation. They both had the best defense in the country. They both had an incredible run game, an incredible offensive line, and then one got it done. Quinn had way better weapons than Michigan did, at least on the outside.
Way better.
Way
Michigan just had a nasty ass defense, and they had the best route to the national championship. We would have fucking killed them last year. We were everything that they couldn't do. But unfortunately, we had Washington. We played Washington, who, I mean, Penix just didn't miss a throw. And you have to tip your cap to that. I've already accepted that tip cap.
Yeah, but Michael Penix got
and
drafted
last year, our
after
secondary was
J.J. McCarthy.
ass.
But Michael Penix got drafted after JJ.
Yeah, but again, the whole J.J. McCarthy
Quinn
thing, I'll
Ewers
never
in last
understand.
draft might have been 9th round, if they even have that.
Quinn Ewers now has had 4 wide receivers that are first round draft picks. And he couldn't do it.
Well, Ryan Wingo's gonna be a first receiver taken probably in his draft.
Who's JJ's wide receivers?
I don't know one.
They didn't throw.
Colston Loveland. tight
Yeah,
end.
that's tight end, yeah.
He's goated.
He is good.
Who else, bro?
That's what I'm saying. I literally don't.
Andrew
Even,
Anthony? I think he's on Duke now.
The little guy. That's on the Steelers. Roman Wilson.
Who can't even sniff
Yeah.
field.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can't
but
even
you know
sniff
what?
field.
The
Blake Corum,
exciting,
third string.
Blake Corum was goated, but
Third
the
string.
cool thing about this is we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
compared to the
Motherfucker,
Texas,
We're gonna
The
see.
motherfucker had Bijan Robinson, Xavier Worthy, and Adonai Mitchell. What's
Yeah,
the
but-
hump?
and Roshan Johnson, who's a backup running back.
What's the
He had
hump?
No, 2 years ago, our defense was awful, dude.
What is hump?
What is up?
And plus, that was his like first real year playing. I mean,
Dude.
I
Roll
get-
out
I
the,
get 2
roll
years
out the
ago,
green
but this-
carpet.
but
He's a
this year
fucking
was-
jet.
this year
I
was the
know
year
he's
where he
gonna
had
be
to
a
do it.
jet. I know he's gonna be a jet. So roll out the fucking green carpet. Quinn Ewers, you're a jet.
He will actually be good. Like I guarantee you, like since you think that he's gonna be so awful, you'll be literally hating your life for like 4 months if you guys get him. Then he's gonna be good,
Roll out the green carpet. Quinn
and
Ewers,
that's
you're a
what's
jet.
gonna happen.
Roll out the green carpet. Quinn Ewers, you're a jet.
it's just like everyone in chat, like, unless you're a Ohio State fan, like, what do you have to say? Like, my team went further than yours with Quinn Ewers at quarterback.
Is Will Howard better than Quinn Ewers?
Hell no. Will Howard is the epitome of a college
But
quarterback.
that's what I'm saying. So like
He
it's
can't throw.
Just
And he
winning
showed that
games
at the
doesn't make you
combine.
better. But like just winning games doesn't make you better because Will Howard's not. I objectively think that he's not better than Quinn Ewers.
Who's the guy that won the Super Bowl?
But he beat
It's just so botted.
Fucking I don't know. What do you mean?
The one guy that everyone talks about.
Oh, no, the guy from Tampa Bay, Dilfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trent Dilfer has a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Talk about Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer's got a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Talk about winning games.
Hey, we're gonna find out. That's the cool thing about it.
Roll out the green
That's the
carpet.
cool thing about it.
Quinn Ewers, you're a jet.
Who was the?
But I would
who were
take
the
him every day to be
semifinals
my
last year?
quarterback.
Who were the semifinals in the college football playoff? It was Texas,
Washington.
Georgia, right? Or no?
What?
What are you talking about?
The semis.
Washington, Texas, Ohio State, Michigan. Was it
No,
not?
this last year.
Ohio State, Notre Dame, Texas. What was the last one?
Penn State.
Penn State.
Penn State. Riley Leonard got there.
Riley Leonard, fuck that guy, dude. He's gonna be selling me insurance in 3 years.
Dude, he was kind of ripping the ball. He's kind of got a bigger arm than I thought.
All
I mean,
right,
he's
run
not
the
good,
fucking
but he had a
graphic.
bigger
Run
arm.
the fucking graphic. Run the fucking graphic.
Shut up.
Just run the fucking graphic. dude.
Riley, he might be a jet.
Really
Roll
quick,
out the
though,
green carpet.
I
Riley
will
Leonard,
say,
you're a
this
jet.
is what I was thinking. I think next year, starting in the college football playoffs, it's gonna be like if you're the top seed, like you're gonna play like the last seed. Like
Yeah,
they're
that's
gonna
how it should have been.
they're gonna figure that out, kind of like the March Madness.
There
thing.
should be no like you shouldn't get a bye for winning your conference. It just should be the best 4 teams get a bye.
I agree.
100%.
100%.
Because like the
Just like
fact that
March
Boise
Madness.
State got a bye
Give me
and
a fuck
fucking
break.
them,
Fact,
they got a
Arizona
bye.
State.
Give me a fuck break. Give me a fuck break.
Well, dude, but you guys shouldn't have gotten the bye. Like you guys weren't a better team the entire year.
You're the one by team, or I guess out of Boise State and ASU that actually looked like they belonged there.
One of
One
two.
conference champion that was not a bye.
Yeah, and the other one looked like shit.
Run graphic. Just I can't with this.
I can't.
Fuck it.
Right, he's been in years. This chat is so unserious. He can't throw.
But he won more games.
Their defense was nasty.
Blinikov winner? Where was he at?
We just like
Wait, what team was the Blinikov?
we just choked.
What team was the Blinikov winner on? Why can't I remember?
Receiver?
No, the fucking.
What's a Blitnikov? What
Riley.
is that?
Who's it? What? Where was the Thorpe Award winner?
Oh yeah.
Where was the Thorpe Award winner?
Texas? Are you talking
Oh
about?
fuck! Wasn't that like the best defensive player?
Yeah, he's a goat. What are you
Fuck!
saying? He
So
he's
you had
strapped.
to have a great defense.
He's strapped. We did have a good defense.
Dude, don't make me do this today. I don't
We
wanna do this
did.
with you. All right. The college basketball report. A&M dismantles Auburn. Fuck. Texas knocks off Mississippi State. Goated. South Carolina's the worst team in college basketball. Confirmed. St. Louis collapse. Should be studied in labs. Holy shit.
Also,
the Akron
dude,
Zips. Shout out.
My under. I don't know if you saw that. The Lafayette Holy Cross. Dude, hooked under. It was
Yeah,
perfect.
that's what
But,
I'm
dude, they scored 12 points combined in the last 6 minutes to hook under.
Good.
It was the sweatiest. It was like one of those games where like they were just down 2 the entire time, so they couldn't foul. And then they got it down to like 10 seconds left and then had to start fouling.
That's all we
Got
needed.
so lucky.
Florida State belongs in the Hall. They just cannot stop covering. Shout out. Arkansas in March might be a problem. College basketball report.
Yeah, that was a great call. That was a great shot.
College basketball report. I said they were going to win.
I know, you did.
Fuck. Should have taken the ML and feed. Splooged all over. But I didn't. Also, New Mexico is gross. Donovan Dent is going to be a problem in March, but I made 2 rules. No Big Ten, no Mountain West. No Big Ten, no Mountain West. Also, I do want to shout out actually Golden Jacket wearer. He deserves the jacket for everything he's done for us this year. On Prize Picks, he is the most profitable player on the app. I don't care what the stats are. Bryce Williams, please come to the front of the room.
Get up here, brother.
You could have blindly put Bryce Williams, PRA or points in every single lineup every day he played, and I'm pretty sure you would have only lost 2 times. That kid is Prize Picks Hall of Fame material. I want him in a golden jacket, and that's it. That's the end of it. That's it. That's that. Hall of Fame, I'm nominating him, and I'm putting him in Hall. Bryce Williams, you're fucking goated. You're goated. You're goated. You're goated. All right.
4. We got 4.
What?
We got 4 you go. Usually it's only 3. Usually only go 3.
We got 4 today.
We got 4 of those.
That's a Hall of Famer right there. You get
That
4 you're
is.
goated.
Like double bang.
yeah.
It's like the Mike Breen, like triple bang, just
Dude, he's-
waiting for it.
What did he say he needed for the triple bang? He needed someone to hit a buzzer beater in the playoffs.
NBA Finals for the Knicks.
For the Knicks.
He's a Knicks fan.
That's what it is, yeah.
Jalen Brunson, born to play basketball. One of the most iconic calls of all time. All right, we got a great college basketball board today. I'm actually really
Dude, y'all got me
Really
worked up over here. I'm a little worked up.
about what?
Yeah, I knew. You
I'm
tell
a-
Lawrence over there
I'm a
just
little
pissed
worked
off
up.
about
Are you
Quinn.
I'm feeling a little pissed off,
What are you
dude.
pissed off
Look,
about?
I'm feeling a little pissed off. I'll say
She's
it.
defending your
About what?
guy. That's why.
I'm defending my guy.
What are you upset about?
It's just, there's just always some retaliation about Quinn Ewers, and
You
I
did.
don't know.
You did want to get into it though. You did bring up the quarterbacks and draft.
Come on, dude.
it's just like if you had eyeballs, we all saw how great he looked. Whatever.
I think they lost in Peach Bowl. How different this conversation would be.
But,
But-
you know what? They didn't. And he
But
came up on 4th and 13.
you know what the great thing about it is?
What?
Time will tell.
Time will tell you.
So
Right?
either
will
you'll
tell.
be right,
Look, Chad's going back in. Stop.
either you'll be
Stop.
Either you'll be right, or I'll be right, or he's a jet and I'll jump. And that's just the reality of it, dude. That's just. And listen,
He's not a jet.
and listen,
He's not
for
a jet
your
yet.
sake, I fucking hope he's not, because then you're gonna have to watch us on Sundays, and that's
What's
not
funny
gonna
down
be
there?
fun for you.
What was so funny down there?
And that's not going to be fun for you. If you got to tune in on Sundays and peep the Jets, listen, you don't want it. And I don't want it. All right? It's nothing personal.
What made him laugh so hard? What
The
was so?
jump thing? Probably him saying go jump.
It's nothing personal. You know, I mean, we drafted Jordan Travis. He was going to be the Heisman. Now he's not even going to be a Jet anymore. His ankle is fucking mush.
Yeah.
So, by all accounts, you don't want me to be high on Quinn. Because you don't want Quinn to be a Jet. If I was high on Quinn, you'd have to hear Quinn all day, and then he's a Jet, and then the career's over.
He's a Ram.
And it's not personal. It's never personal.
He's me a backup.
It's never personal.
Yeah.
It's never personal. Listen, Providence College fucking sucks ballsack. If you were to be like, hey, Jaden Pierre's the worst point guard in the country, I wouldn't be crying over here. It's never personal.
Yeah, intern Mason. I was peeping those comments. He's getting a little comfortable, and I don't like it.
Why? What'd he do?
He was saying some shit.
About what?
Some shit about Quinn. I didn't like it too much.
Listen, it's never personal.
When's the last time he watched a football game?
Dude, it's
out
never,
there in Providence.
It's never.
His last chat was DePaul is beating us.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are losing today. It's never personal, but the kid sucks, and that's just where I'm at in my head. All right, it's never personal. He can be your guy, but guess what?
Okay, just really
Now
quick,
you
and then
have
I
Arch.
promise.
Now you have Arch.
I
But
promise
he's
we'll
not
move
your
on.
Guy, you can.
But
Yeah, he's not your guy anymore. He's
I
gone.
promise.
He's to the wind. He's
I
to the
promise
wind.
I will move on after this. But my thing is like, I am a Longhorn fan, right? I'm not coming in just like a Quinn Ewers fan. I would be the first to tell you he's junk because I know who's right behind him, Arch Manning. So for me, like, where do you think this bias is coming? Like, it wouldn't make sense for me to be biased. I want what's best for the team, and that was Quinn Ewers. And I genuinely like think he's a stud. He's him. He's gonna be great in the NFL. But like, for me to stick up for him so hard, you have to like come on. Like, I know who's right behind him.
No, you got
I'd
it.
be the first one to be like, hey, Arch is the guy.
Listen,
Like, I'm
I'm
glad
not-
he's gone. That's not the case.
I'm not taking anything away from you.
All right, I'm
Alright.
good. I'm good.
I'm not
I'm
saying
gonna
your
move on.
opinion
That's
doesn't
what I was in
matter.
college
I'm
basketball.
not saying your opinion doesn't matter. I feel like that's where this anger is coming from. I think you're thinking that me calling Quinn junk and everyone being on the opposite side of you is us saying that your opinion doesn't matter and we don't believe you. That's not it. I think
I
everyone
have an eye
formed-
for who's gonna be good in the next level. I've always had a good little eye.
I think what it is everyone has formed their own opinion.
Yeah. Well, and people
But
hate
then
the Longhorns,
you're-
and I get that.
But then you're in
What's
the
fun about being a Texas fan is that everyone hates you.
Yeah, but you're in the bub of Texas. So we're always going to have different opinions.
I got an eye, you lads.
And unfortunately, the opinions don't line up, which is fine. That happens. There are multiple times I get up here and say an opinion. Do you agree with all of them?
Oh.
No. And if you were to be like, hey, man,
You sat here and told me the Jets were going undefeated.
That's
and you know what? Am
know
I
what?
going to sit here and be like, wow, well, we fucking fuck.
When the Jets were losing, yes, maybe.
Like, yes, no, dude, I was calling the season off after the
That's what I'm
second
saying.
game
Dude,
we
you were
lost to the
so
Titans.
out. Yeah, you were so
But
out.
you know, sometimes
But
you
no,
have opinions.
It was
and
like
you
week
gotta let-
5 when you got pissed off at them. You were like, dude, this fucking team. When you went on your like 10-minute
Yeah, but then I was done.
The Jets.
Then
yeah.
I was done with the team.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
moved on.
Yeah.
But everyone's got, opinions. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to have people disagree.
Yeah.
And, like I said
You're right.
at the beginning of the show, everything happens on time. So maybe you eat it today from chat.
Yeah.
And then Quinn goes on to be a Hall of Famer. Doubtful.
Yeah, doesn't
but
it make
maybe
it much?
it happens.
If he's good, if you're right, that makes him that much sweeter. This moment becomes that
I'm
much
going to
sweeter.
be the first game he throws for like 350. I'm going to be the most annoying person you've ever seen.
Dude, we might be there.
You know what they should do?
Because he might be on the Frisco free fight.
They're talking
We could
about. yeah.
watch him throw for 350.
They're also talking about expanding the game to Europe. Maybe make him the first quarterback over
Oh,
there.
man.
Let
the
him go over
English-
there.
dude,
He could be the face of
The
the league
English
over there.
meat pies. Quinn Ewers.
He does look a little English. He shaves that beard. He could look a little English.
dude.
Throw him over there. His haircut's like it. Got the same like little lineup. You know
Make
what
no
I'm talking
mistake, I say things about the Knicks all the time. Josh tells me I'm an idiot. He literally just said, I don't think you know, but your fucking ceiling is Eastern Conference Final. Did I take that personally and get upset? No. Because I know time will tell and we're going to win the fucking championship.
about. And it's also like I don't root against the Knicks ever. I'm not like rooting for them.
Yeah, I've never actively rooted against the Longhorns. No. I took them so
Hey.
many times on the coin toss. You
I
can
was
run
saying-
the tape back.
I was gonna say I have for sure.
I have
Like
not.
that.
Okay, this past
Not
year
the
you
same.
were a lot better about it because you knew we were good. But the year before that, we went to Tuscaloosa. You were not.
Because I had my team.
I wasn't fading the Longhorns because I don't like the Longhorns or Lauren. I just love fading, like, the favorites. I just like.
No,
fading
that's
dogs.
fair.
That's kind of what I do.
That's valid.
That's what I love doing.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun burging.
But I apologize if you took that personally.
No,
Was it
it's
supposed
not
to be a
personal.
personal
It's
attack
just
on Quinn?
Chad. It's not you. It's not Josh. It's Chad.
Well, dude, who gives a fucking rat's bagats?
Caleb Muse in here
I
talking
mean,
shit about Quinn.
let's talk about some college ball.
So here's the thing I want to talk about with college ball. I saw Intern Mason tweet yesterday, and he was like, "Man, couldn't have been more wrong with my reads. Sharp shit doesn't matter in college basketball anymore. Really upsetting." And I feel like I just had to check him real quick. If you're betting college basketball right now, we need to keep in mind this is the most difficult time to get into college basketball, and this is when all the casuals jump in because we're getting close to March and everyone wants to bet on college basketball. But let's keep in mind there's 2 games left max for teams that haven't started their conference tournaments. So it's really hard to bet on college basketball right now because you don't know who's going to try. You don't know who's playing for what. Auburn clinched the SEC. I thought they were going to come out and still care. They got banged on by A&M. So that happens. There's also senior nights where really, really good teams are playing really, really bad teams in their home for their seniors, and the really, really good teams are going to lose because it's senior night, and some things are bigger than spreads in basketball. So let's keep that in mind, understanding that we're going to get to March Madness, and then things are going to matter again, but this is a really hard time to be gambling. Southern Miss just played yesterday. Do you take Southern Miss plus 5.5 because they played yesterday and they're warm, or do you take Georgia Southern who got the bye in their conference tournament? Those are the things that we need to figure out. And it's very difficult to wager on that because you don't know if Georgia Southern could come out rested or they come out flat. Southern Miss could come out ready to go or they come out tired. You just don't know, and this is why it's very difficult to bet in this time period. So give yourself grace. Let yourself understand you're going to lose a couple wagers in this part of college basketball because we don't know who's playing for what. Providence College could come out and go, you know what? Let's end the season right against DePaul. Or we could come out and not give a fuck because we suck. You don't know.
Yeah.
So give yourself some grace. We're going to lose some wagers, and that's just that. But I'm taking Georgia Southern minus 5.5 because I do think Southern Miss is going to come out tired. And I do want to bet on my Georgia Southern wagon because I think they could win this tournament.
Okay.
I think we could win this tournament with Georgia Southern. Josh, I got to do it. Fuck Michigan. I'm taking my Maryland wagon. Come on.
We knew that was.
Come on. Plus 2.5 on the road. If there was ever a team to not take plus 2.5 on the road against a Michigan team that everyone loves, it's fucking Maryland, but I will be there. I'll put my fucking flag in the ground. I'm taking the 2 points. I'm taking the 2 points. I'm putting flag in ground. I'm taking Derek Queen to go ballistic on Michigan because they suck.
Yeah.
I'm done. And that's fucking Goots in the wings again because I'm betting on Maryland. He spawned.
Spawns.
Every time I talk about Maryland, he spawns. I've never seen, if you're a kid from the Maryland area and you don't have an NBA team, you don't have any meaningful basketball in Baltimore, just fucking root for the University of Maryland. They're basically your pro team.
Yeah.
All right? Goots.
I Goots.
Get off the horse and just root for Kevin Willard. He's a great guy. He's got 2 great sons, a really nice wife, and you shit on the guy. He's a great guy. I've had dinner with the guy. People forget.
People do forget.
Great guy. Went to his basketball camp, and he said, hey, you don't got it. I said, thanks, Kev. I really appreciate
You
that.
know what? I really appreciate you not wasting my time here, Kev.
I appreciate you not wasting my time. DePaul's plus 7.5 going into Providence. Don't bet the game. Do yourself a favor. We are so fucking bad. There's no point. You don't want to sit there, and I promise you, I don't want to get the DM of, what happened to Providence? This team fucking sucks. So just don't do it. Just don't do it because I don't want to hear it because I'm not betting on it, and I'm not going to watch it.
You are.
No, I haven't bet on Providence in 4 weeks. Like, I have not wagered on Providence in 4 weeks.
That's incredible.
Like, we are that bad that I'm off train.
Okay.
I'm off
You
train.
only have one more game, right?
Yeah, I think, I don't fuck. Dude, I'm not even, I am so far removed from checking
you're
our
just done with
schedule
it?
that I don't even know. This could be our senior night. I don't give a fuck.
You're just done with it?
Yeah, I'm off it. We're taking the over in Alabama, Florida. We got to do it.
Yeah, dude. They fucking put these totals so high that, like,
Doesn't
it's like
matter.
almost like you can't hit them.
It doesn't matter. It's going to be 100-100. This game's going to be 100-100, and I'm taking
Mark Shears points.
Florida plus 3.5 on the road. Taking Florida plus 3.5 on the road. Better guard play. Elijah Martin and Walter Clayton are much better than Mark Sears. but it's going to be an absolute sprint. And if there's a team that I think can go into Alabama on potential senior nights and keep up with the speed, it's going to be the University of Florida.
Okay.
Josh, there's a team in purple that plays today, and we have a motto. Can you just tell them what it is? Can you tell them what it is?
There's a purple team?
How do you not know the
Just
motto?
take Kansas State plus 8.5. Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
just
Yeah.
take them any time. You give me points with Kansas State, we're taking the points. Kansas State plus 8.5. I'm not like they could lose by 30. I'm still taking the plus 8.5, especially against home jizz.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. We're fading home jizz. I do really want to take Xavier minus 3.5, but if there's ever a team in their big ass Hinkle Fieldhouse that could totally beat Xavier for no reason during the last couple games of the season of Big East play, it is Butler. So I will be staying off tentatively right now. I might buy back in, but I'm tentatively staying off. Tentatively staying off. Other than that, I'm taking Pitt money line. Fuck NC State. They're terrible. There wasn't much else I liked other than a Mizzou bounce back minus 4.5. I do enjoy that. And I'm going to take that. Yeah. So keep that in mind.
Playing OU today?
Yeah.
They're playing the walkover OU.
And we just lost last game.
To Vandy. I do want to take Minnesota with points at home as we get close to the end of Big Ten play, but the weather's starting to turn. It might not be as cold as it once was when we were taking Wisconsin. So we might have to tap in on Minnesota.
Okay.
Because when it gets warm, they can row boat. When the ice is gone, you can row some boat.
You can.
And it's getting a little warmer now in March, which means Wisconsin
still
might be
probably
cooling off.
It's probably
Water's
still cold there.
flowing.
It's probably still freezing.
Ice
cold
cold.
there.
It is ice cold in Minnesota today. I'm going to take Ole Miss with the points plus 2.5 at home.
I love that. I think they
I don't
win
really
this
like
game.
Tennessee.
I think they win this game.
It's snowing in Wisconsin. I'm going to go ahead and take Ole Miss plus 2.5. I just feel like that's a good bet,
I love
and I
that.
want to be on it.
I
So
love
I'm
that.
taking it. Last couple before we move
Wait,
to
can I? Oh, wait. Wait, no, you already passed this game. You don't have it on your book. That's why. UConn minus 3.5 against Marquette. How do we not take
No,
that?
give me Marquette plus 3.5.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I got it.
It's UConn.
Sorry.
Dude,
Shaka
it's
Smart
March.
definitely outcoached him.
It's March. UConn is here. Hurley is here. They're going to start winning these games. And them being minus 3.5 against them.
He's here, dude.
He's here.
I had this debate with myself last night. I don't know if he's here.
He's here.
Like he's
They're going to win this game and be
He's
ranked.
always here.
He
They're
might
gonna win
be
this game and be
late.
ranked.
His train might be late.
To what? They're 12 and
To
6 in the
March,
Big
to
East.
being
They're
here.
20 and 9. They're going to be in the dance. They win this game, they're going to be ranked.
Or you go, wow, Marquette looks good going into March. I just beat UConn.
I think Marquette to me is like Iowa State. Like they'll make the tournament every year and they're never going to
That is
fucking
a
do anything.
fucking phenomenal comp.
They're like the same team.
That is a phenomenal comp.
Yeah.
They literally are Iowa State.
Where you just like they're going to be there and they're never going to win.
Three gross games. Taking Loyola Chicago minus 5.5. We got to do it. You know we have to do it. Bounce back spot. We got to do it minus 5.5. I'm taking Notre Dame. Leave the point. I think they end the year with a win. Even though they're fucking horrible, leave the point. Washington, USC. I'm not betting it. Not betting it. Not betting it. I was gonna take Washington with the points,
Whoa.
but you know what I'm not doing? Not betting it.
You're going to have to if
Oh, right. Plan B. Go ahead, man.
let's take the over in that game.
Yeah, okay, I can do
Just a
that.
little late night over.
No, I can do that. 150.
USC
That feels
Washington.
good. That
Yeah.
gets blood moving.
That does.
That gets a little bit of blood moving.
It does.
We lost you. You're out. I could just tell you're out, man. We lost you.
Dude, don't say
We
that.
lost you 30 minutes ago. Fucking, we lost you. You're out, dude.
Dude, don't say that. I'm
You're
right
fucking,
here.
you're checked all the way
No,
out.
I'm
We
right
lost
here.
you, man.
I've been labbing for prize
We
picks,
lost
man.
you. Lauren's gone. Checked out.
Go.
Fucking tried to call for late checkout. We said no. Said checked out, dude. You're gone. We lost.
I'm locked.
We-
I'm
you're
feeling a little
gone.
pissed off.
You're
This
gone,
is
we
where
lost.
you want me.
We're
This is where you want me.
No, I don't want you pissed off.
I'm all
You know
pissed
what's
off.
great? My message at the end that was already cooked before this.
Is it perfect for me?
I think you need to hear it.
Okay.
I think you need to hear it.
I'm
Even
excited.
chat noticed you've been real quiet, and I know we lost you because I know you. And I could tell that by the body language and the attitude we lost you 20 minutes ago. And you haven't come back since. We lost you 20 minutes ago.
No, I've been listening to you dish out college basketball winners.
What's your
No
POD, Mike?
Yeah.
POD. You guys don't want my POD today?
I'll give
You
you
actually
mine.
want my POD today?
I'll give you mine.
Oh, yeah, you go first.
LIU minus 12.5. Worked out really well yesterday.
Like,
Fading
what
the
the
worst team
fuck
on the
is
board. We're going to fade Chicago State.
P-Dub, that was good. That was
They're
really good.
rat. And they want the season to be over with.
POD Maryland plus 2.5. Fuck 'em.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Wow.
Hey, Goots, you know what? Let's have Goots send that graphic in.
Yeah, Goots, I'm going to text this to you, and then you send it in.
Let's
okay?
have Goots send that graphic in. I want Goots to touch that graphic because I want him to have stake in Maryland because he typed it out so I can blame Goots for typing it out. Wow. And say I said a different team and he flipped as a bit.
Goots is typing. It says in Slack, it says Goots is typing.
I want Goots to send that graphic.
He just said shit's caked.
Goots fucking good. I can't wait
God
till
damn.
Goots gets out here, dude.
God,
There's
dude.
one person I love trolling at Bookit, it's fucking Goots. And I don't even know why. I just love trolling Goots. But if you ever need anything, I'm in his corner. I'm going to go ahead and tell you one play that I'm absolutely on, and I already texted Rav about. I'm taking the Pistons today to beat the Clippers. Fuck. God bless you.
Hey.
All right, let's go to prize picks. We got a couple minutes left.
This is where I shine.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
back.
go.
I'm
You're
back.
back. Okay.
I'm
No,
here.
you're back.
I'm here.
No, you're back.
I already know what I'm giving you.
I texted Rav at 9:07 a.m. Pistons. That's where I'm at right now, dude. I'm so fucking dialed in today. I placed an 8:15 prize picks lineup. You guys want it? Elijah Martin points, Doug McDaniel points. Elijah Martin points. This game's going to be fast. The total's almost 300. All right? If there's one guy that gets to a bucket against these junk Alabama guards, it's going to be Elijah Martin. And I'm telling you what, there's a guy that's going to get the volume in today's game because he goes 4 for 17 every time we fucking bet on him. We're taking Doug McDaniel again. I'm sorry. Doug McDaniel points, Elijah Martin points, college basketball two-piece. Here we go. What do we got today, guys? Feed me.
Would like to say that we're back in the green in the TGL.
We
love
are
that.
back in the room. We did hit the two-piece.
We did. We did hit the two-piece.
Very
It
good.
was always Kalkbrenner against Seton Hall. They don't have a center. They just do not have a center. So we're going to keep an eye on that in the Big East tournament because I got news for you. My dad texted me last night. He said it's over. And I said, brother, it was over 5 weeks ago. All right, what do we got today? Who likes what? Who's getting dirty? Who's feeling freaky? Do we have any?
I think
Uh-oh.
I would love to know what you think of this
Sure.
because you seem to be sharp with my team.
Sure.
I think it might be a Mark Mitchell day against OU. I think we beat them up inside. They have a fucking They have like a 7-footer or something that's like super skinny, right? Correct. He plays soft as fuck, and Mark Mitchell's gonna go right at him. I love him. What do you think of that, though? Let me know.
I'm gonna check.
He hit last game, so like it's not like he.
No, I'm checking Mark Mitchell. Checking Mark.
Dude, I wish you could do first halves in college basketball. Like they had
That'd be
the
an unbelievable sweat.
props.
You can't.
Because Caleb Grill first half points would be air every week.
They have first half.
In college basketball?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Could I potentially pitch you?
I don't know if they have all. They don't have everybody. No, they don't have everybody, but they have.
Oh.
They have guys
Holy shit.
Could I potentially pitch you square?
I'm
for
not.
Missouri.
I think it might be Tamar Bates points and assists. I feel like in a team, much like when we take people against Texas, when your best player is a freshman, I like senior guards
Yeah.
going up against freshmen, and Jeremiah Fears is as fresh of a freshman as you can get.
The only thing that I don't like about Tamar is that like there's games where he just won't shoot because it's not his like there's other guys going off that night and like there's two guys on Mizzou that are going to shoot every single night. It's Caleb Grill and Mark Mitchell. Those two are taking their 15 shots every single night.
That's why it's points and assists.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate that. If you like assists, if you like guards, I would say if they have Anthony Robinson,
They don't
that
have
dude
him up.
dishes. They don't.
They don't have him up.
Yeah, then I like
But
that.
make no mistake, I fucking love Mark Mitchell today,
Yeah.
too. I think it could totally be a Mark Mitchell points and rebounds day
That I do like
at
as
20
well.
and a half.
I do like that as well.
Because I think he could go pretty stupid as well.
Let's do that.
All right.
Let's
Mark
do that.
Mitchell, points and rebounds. I'm not going to give you Derek Queen because I don't think it's his day that he's going to struggle against Golden. But I'll tell you who I do like. And I'm not afraid to tell you that I like him in more ways than one today.
Wow.
I fucking love Rodney Rice PRA today. Wow. I love Rodney Rice PRA. If there's one thing about Michigan, dude, those guards suck ball from back. Trey Donaldson, dude, literally get a job. That's on fucking LinkedIn because you're junk. Rodney Rice, I think, has a day today. And I'm not afraid to say it. I think Rodney Rice has a day today.
Ball from back.
I think Rodney Rice has a day today. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at his points, but I'm also looking at his points, rebounds, and assists at 17.5. And I think I'm in on Rodney Rice PRA.
Okay. Love it. Love it.
Lauren?
Are y'all ready for this one?
Yep.
See it.
Josh Martin, I had to. It was my birthday. Fuck you.
Quinn less than draft position.
Not right.
See, that was too far. See, that?
Joke is a joke.
See, now, a thing like that drives me up a wall.
I had a tweet this morning that said, "May you overcome all the things that burden you today." Y'all are burdening me, and I'm having to overcome.
Overcome it.
I didn't
Look, I'm having to overcome
shit. I didn't say shit. I didn't say shit.
Okay, listen.
I didn't say a damn
Listen,
thing.
just let me dish off my green gob. Brooke Lopez, more than 1.5 threes.
Oh my God, that's auto.
Yeah.
It's dunk. It's literally dunk.
First basket. Take Brooke Lopez, corner 3, first basket of game.
Yeah, it's literally
Take
dunk.
that.
I mean, that's fucking dunk.
I think that's a first half greenie.
That's just a Lauren Cowling dunk right there. That's just dunk. That's a quick power play.
Also, power play.
That's a quick power play.
Also, Klay Thompson points. Who else is shooting
Wow.
ball? Who else is shooting ball? Is he back? Look at this guy.
Rav also told me it's Bogdan today. That chart is fucking absurd. All right, Rav. All right, kid. Let's start calling Rav kid. I feel like he just doesn't Rav just reek of kid.
All right, Unk.
Unk 1, Ant 1, and Unk 2.
Okay, see, something like that.
Dude, I'd rather be
Drives me up
called
a fucking
Unk than
wall.
Ant.
Yeah, it's tough. It's
That's
tough.
worse.
You can call the ant and you fucking hang up. That's tough.
Auntie.
Auntie would be brutal. Auntie would be fucking brutal. Just make no mistake about
If I got hit with an auntie,
it.
yeah, man.
All right. I think that'll do it.
Like,
Ladies
you
and
are an Unk.
I'm an Unk 2 times. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you're actually an Unk.
yeah, I've been
you're
called
actually
Uncle.
Unk?
I've been
Yeah.
called Uncle Mike.
He's
I got
legit
2
Unk.
nephews.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was an
He's
I
real
was an
Unk.
uncle when I was.
You are an actual Unk. Wow.
I was an uncle when I was in 8th grade,
Oh my
Wow, that's crazy.
gosh. You grew up fast, didn't you?
and then dude, he grew up so fast. He just got accepted into private high school. I was like, whoa.
That's crazy.
I know, dude. I used to babysit him when I was in like high school.
That's crazy.
TT.
Crazy.
What the heck?
All right. Everybody say goodbye to the people. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to end the episode the same way we do. I'm going to keep it short today, but everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace, chat. I'm excited for
Goodbye.
your motivation, Mike.
Yeah, this is actually crazy because it's written on the note, and I wrote it on the note last night after listening to it. So
Alright.
every time I go home, guys, we end every episode with the same. It's called Mikey Core. Okay.
Mikey, cool.
We take the shackles off of the laughing and the smiling, and we talk about some things that might be burdening us or some things that I may have learned that hopefully help you throughout your day. Last night I listened to a 30-minute YouTube video breaking down Plato's philosophy. And it talked about his lessons. He's got 9 lessons in his philosophy. And there's one that I really held on to. And there's one that I listened to a couple times and I wrote some notes in a journal about. And I spent the night thinking about it. And I think it's something that I needed to hear because I used to lead forward with this emotion. And the way that he described it, I think, was beautiful. And I think it's something that a lot of us need to hear in this generation. And with everything going on, I think it's very easy to drum this one up. And it goes like this. Very short and simple. All Plato said, being angry solves nothing. Being angry solves nothing. And when you think about that, it's really easy to go, yeah, you're right. Being angry has never gotten me anywhere positive. Being anger is the easiest emotion to drum up. And being angry solves nothing. And the way Plato broke it down was there are situations you can control, there are situations you can't control. If you get mad at the situation at the Szechuan, if you get mad at the situations that you can control, how dumb are you? Because you have the tools and the abilities to control those situations. And you have the ability to approach that situation with reason and to approach that situation with an even-keeled temper and to be able to take care of that situation because that's something you can control. if you get angry at the things you can't control, how dumb are you? You can't control them. Why even waste your time and energy getting mad at something that you can't even control? And in both situations, there are only two things that happen to you in life, is what Plato says. There are situations you can control and you can't. Bringing anger into either of those gets you nowhere, and it solves nothing. Because if you bring anger into a situation you can control, it might become a situation you can't. And I think that's a great way to think about it, and it's a great way. And definitely something I needed to hear, because I used to, I think, lead with anger in a lot of situations. In a lot of situations I could control, I'd lead with anger because I would think it would get me farther. In situations I couldn't control, I thought maybe the anger could make me have control over the situation. And in both, you realize that you're lost either way. And that anger really has never solved anything in any point of my life. So I think on a Wednesday, like we said, all things come on time. So lead with a little bit of happiness, lead with a little bit of joy, remain calm. The only thing you have control over is your emotions in life. So remain calm. It's okay to have the highs and the lows, but always bring it back when something's important. I love you. If you haven't heard that today, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in today's show, guys. We end every episode the same, which is take one step forward for me. I know how hard it can be to take a step forward in life. Hell, we're going to take steps backwards all the damn time, man. I've taken so many steps backwards in my life from when I was born to now, and I'm going to take more as we go forward. But I think we've learned through doing this show that it's about the attempt, not the result. And as long as you wake up every single day attempting to take a step forward, I promise you're going to be farther this time next year than if we just focused on what happened today and what went wrong today. But if we wake up every day, try to be a better person, try to be a light in someone's life, we're going to be much farther than we think next year at this time. Thank you guys so much for the support. I say it every single day, but I do not really have the words to tell you how much I appreciate the support of the show. The numbers are great. Everything comes on time, and I'm understanding that, and I'm trying to